Welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Joker J, my friend, welcome.
Howdy.
So, guys, Nefty was supposed to be here, but I don't know what happened. I think he got arrested. He said, I don't know what's going on. so we don't know what's happening. So he may not show up. Also, obviously, we're waiting for Mike eventually. And obviously, this is going to be a short and sweet one tonight because of the fact that there is nothing, right? The only thing that's out is Beetlejuice, which we're going to get into. We're going to go over, similar stuff, pretty much the same stuff that we've been going over. Obviously, Mike didn't get to speak on them, take his take on these things. Also, Joker J didn't speak on any of these as well. So we're going to get into all of these. So before we get started, guys.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
You've been warned. All right, guys. In the words of Luch, buckle up. Actually, that's not what Luch says. Luch says strap it on. We got Jim in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. What do you say? I will be there 8:30. That's not my time, peasant. We got Bow. Bow. Thank you for being here, Bow. We got Chadwick in the house. Mr. Black Panther, welcome. Thank you for being here. Buckle up is about to get bumpy. I don't know why you would say anything like that.
I don't get it.
We got Luch. Luch. What up, my fellow Jazzinc 89 collectors? Remember, if you don't have something nice to say, Fabi, don't say anything at all. You shut up, you peasant. I will say what I want.
So funny.
Thank you for being here, my friend. We have, let's see, we got the Thor in the house. What do you say? Get your popcorn ready. Gina, welcome. Nice to see you. Let's see. We got Caleb in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thomas Jones in the house. Look at you. Where have you been? Long time. Gina with the popcorn. Gina, do you tell her? Does she know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Gina, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
She goes, what's going on? I go, here, let me just show you.
Oh, Carter, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see who else we got in the house. We got Rob, my friend. Welcome. Uncle Carter says, if you don't vote for Jazzinc, you ain't. Never mind. This guy, unbelievable. Let's see. We got Howard Chan, the king of the peasants. Welcome. Hey, collectors. Korean and chop suey. Nice. Welcome. We got Brad in the house. I already said hello to you, Brad, you peasant. I'm here for the drama. Fabs or Jazzinc. Please. Brad, you are so disappointing. I've seen all the screenshots. Okay? You peasant. You. Unbelievable. Oh, and the dent that's in the fender is in the production mode, so there's no fixing it. Think of it as a panel damage. Oh my God. Stop it.
Oh man,
Stop
come
it,
on.
Caleb. Oh man. We got Ryan in the house. Welcome, my friend. He says it's so lame I have to be late. That was unbelievable.
Is everybody aware?
if you're coming in, please hit that like button if you don't mind. Thank you guys for being here. We got Carlos in the house. Welcome, my friend. We got Sean in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here tonight. Let's see. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Ren, the creator. Thank you for being here. Welcome. GMN, welcome. Thank you for being here. I don't think so, Gina. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, addicts have a term that is, it goes, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
Exactly. Absolutely. We have TK592. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else is in the house with us tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Guys, there's 33 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you don't mind. We got Jim in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Ash in the house, my friend. Welcome. Loot. Yes, guys, hit that like button. There's 35 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. I know why you guys are here, peasants. Don't worry, hit that like button still. We got Chris in the house. Welcome, my friend. Do a hope for stream tonight. Push it to 7 a.m. tomorrow. Unbelievable. He said, "What the hell is that?" How do you not know your own product? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We got Ernesto in the house. Welcome, my friend. Is this a Coke or rum stream? Maybe both.
Maybe both.
Oh my God, you guys. You guys. We got Paul in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for King of Peasants. Oh man. Let's see who else is in the house. 2K, but we need test Oh my God, I'm dying, TK. Be careful. Don't kill me. We didn't even get started. I'm already dying. Oh man, you deserve this again. I apologize. Oh man. We got War Horrors. New name here. Welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. He says, my Batmobile doesn't light up, but that's considered a feature. Oh my God. You guys are horrible. You guys are worse than me. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Like, you know,
unbelievable.
We're the gentlemen tonight, I guess.
Exactly.
I don't know.
How
did this happen?
We didn't even say anything yet, you know?
The monkeys are running the zoo.
Oh my God, this is incredible. We got the Brandalorian. Welcome, my friend. Long time. Look at this guy. Peasant. Yeah, exactly. Peasant man. We call him Peasant Man. Let's see who else is in here. Look at you guys on fire. We got Chris in the house, my friend. Welcome. He said, what the hell is that machine? How do you not know your product, man? How do you not know your product? Unreal, guys. Unreal. I thought you guys would appreciate the video. That's why I keep playing it. You guys got to pick it up at one point.
I find it hilarious. I don't know.
If you paid almost $2,000 to be a beta tester, you're a crash test dummy. Beta tester. Unreal.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got Anthony in the house. Welcome, my friend. Let's see, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you guys as well. We got Cassandra. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh my God. Chris says, What about when they throw the box in the truck and it falls off the shelf? How do I test that part? Oh my God. Brandon says, I'm coming back, I promise. If Fabs ever says big. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what a conversation is, Brandon? Do you know what hey man, we had this conversation, but let's say we did it. Okay. Let's say we did it. Hey man, when are you streaming again, man? Oh, maybe if I'm available, I'll join you guys, man. Maybe if that happened, that would be possible. But if I don't even know you're alive, how can that possibly happen?
Maybe he doesn't know when you're streaming.
He unreal. Who else? We got, let's see who else it is. Chadwick, but yeah, they get replacement after testing. Probably got to pay another $500 shipping it back. Yeah, we're gonna get into all that, guys, because I don't know, what's going on. I just got, as always, I got all screenshots. Right, my name was brought up. Guys. It was a the comment was a negative comment, but it came from a loving place. I'm gonna pull it up, guys, because I got the screenshot. Oh
it's
my
like
God.
It warms my heart.
That turbine is one horrible sound. Oh my God. Oh wow. With that handle with care, they might as well add beacon. Please rewind under it.
Yo, it's so funny too, because everybody's going crazy, and meanwhile Brad's like, is there really a dent in the back fender? like he's seriously trying to get information, and everybody's arguing and shit's going on, and he's just like, I just want to know about the car.
Oh my God. Oh man. Brad, yeah, I don't know. He said he had something to do, so I don't know if he's even gonna show up. I doubt it. But he was supposed to be here. So I don't know.
He's out doing the merengue with his wife.
The merengue.
They go fucking clubbing at our age. I can't believe it. I'm like, God bless you, man.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
He's the king. Nefty's the king.
Yeah, Nefty's got the hips of an 18-year-old and the prostate of an 18-year-old. Oh man, we got, let's see. And you're doing this with how many different orders?
Oh yeah.
You guys are killing me already. The collector number 1. Long time. My God.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this guy in like 7 months.
He gets the machine though.
He thinks the machine though.
He gets it.
Turns out my first Batmobile's rear driver's side brake light wasn't out. It was signaling right. Oh my God, guys. You guys are incredible. You guys are insane. Oh my God. What is in that? What is it doing to that box? You really don't know what that machine is? If you really don't know,
it's preparing your shipment.
Exactly. If you really don't know, say, I really don't know, and we'll tell you what it is.
A history eraser.
Bro, we had a comment. You said. Oh my God. Oh my God.
How dare you?
Let's see. How can I possibly not know when I'm alive? Sounds like he says, sounds like my bed. Oh man. You are crazy. Crazy. I tried to make a compilation of that machine to say Konnichiwa. Oh my God. Exotic Car, welcome. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
He says, I know a little something about expensive cars. That 89 is dropping in value like a fruit bat guano. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Just get my bat cycle right. That's all I want. You guys can argue over all this.
That's right. You're still waiting for that. What do you think is going to be bad?
Well, it just went into production last week or last month.
What like now? Obviously, as we know, every single product coming out of Jazzinc, right, has an issue. Mm-hmm. what do you think your issue is going to be besides broken everything?
That's what I'm worried about. There's some like handlebars and some things like that are on there that I'm like, if they make it here without being snapped off, I'll be cool. I expect a certain amount of things. I'm kind of like Mike. I'm forgiving in that regard. Like my 66 was not perfect, but it was good enough. Like I could fix any of the issues. It was some glue came off some places, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have the issue with the paint like you did, or I would have been pissed because that's something you can't. I could fix it because I just happen to do shit like that.
Right.
But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You guys will all find out when it gets here.
Cassandra says everyone needs to be nice tonight. We're always nice. What do you mean?
Yeah.
When are we ever not nice, Cassandra? This is how fake news spreads, okay, about my channel. I'm the most positive channel on YouTube, okay?
Well,
just because
I was with you for a minute.
Just because people can't handle truth and factual information, that's not my fault. And I do apologize for the delivery, but that's me, and I apologize if you can't handle it. But all we talk about here is factual information when it comes to any drama in the community. I don't sit here bullshitting. I don't sit here, making up things at all, ever, period, point blank. So
we certainly don't agree on everything. There's no hive mind. Obviously, you see us argue every week about something stupid.
I really know the person. Oh, great one. How dare no. You're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not gonna talk to me like that.
How dare you?
So the machine, Ash, is this is go ahead, tell him, Jay.
That is to test that it's gonna jiggle that thing until they decide to stop it, and then they're gonna open that box and see what's inside and see if it's broken. That's what that machine does.
Broken. Yeah, so it's the braking test to see what happens, like in transit, if it's traveling and it's going through that type of motion, what may happen to the vehicle. That's what that's for.
It's like when they test cars on the rollers because they can't actually drive the car. The car's stationary and the back tires just spin on the rollers.
Carter says, I have serious reservations about that Catwoman will turn out. I need a free test figure to review.
No, that's something that's an aspect that nobody brought up. Like, does this make you question the Catwoman thing that we were all getting excited about?
I told you guys. I don't want to say it, Jay. We spoke about this, but let me stop there, okay? I believe criticism is needed. 100% agree with Fabs. I'm not happy about what's going on with the 89 being a huge fan. Yeah, no, it's sad. Nobody, like I always tell you, I don't wish bad on anybody, any company, any person. I never have. I never will, right? It sucks for you guys because I stopped spending my money on anything with that company for this reason, because I knew that, again, it's not about him fixing it. It's not about the replacement. It's not about any of that. It shouldn't be leaving the warehouse in any condition besides pristine. That's what I feel. That's what I believe. If you guys don't agree, that's your problem. If you're okay paying $2,000 for garbage, that's your problem. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't affect me, right? This is all I've been saying. It's your money. Do whatever the hell you want with it. But here you got Brad. Brad is a big fan. He's upset and probably disappointed at the fact that he's going to get a shitty vehicle no matter what. That sucks. That shouldn't be happening. When Hot Toys makes a mistake, everybody's, oh my God, look what happened. That doesn't happen ever. Nefty, prime example. 10 vehicles, 10 problems. Yes, they're all taken care of. That's not the point. Who's shipping these things out? Oh my God. The Thor says I'm always positive, like a positive leg is coming down the road.
Right?
Oh
right?
Man. The
he
Thor,
knows.
No, he doesn't know nothing.
How dare you?
Knows nothing.
We're gonna dance and he's gonna wear that Leia outfit on the stream.
Imagine. It's how babies are born, right? Oh my God. Talia, my friend, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being why wouldn't they post reviews when they receive the package? Seems like some in-art review embargo shit. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I want to say something to what you were just saying, but I don't know if you want to go right
No. Go ahead. Yeah, because they started it anyway.
So I understand saying everything should come out primo and you should get what you pay for without issue. Yes, that's what every company shoots for. So there is going to be a percentage of things that happen that are unforeseen. That also is a thing that happens. But somebody made a statement that said Apple has problems even. They have to recall and change things or whatever. But here's the difference. Here's the difference with Hot Toys, Apple, all these other companies, and Jazzinc. Jazzinc has been around for a while now. And I like Jazzinc. I am a fan of Yoast. I'm glad he's in the community. I love that he's doing this stuff. But as people who are just in the community that talk about stuff on this shows, which is what we do, we're not out here sniffing around looking for conspiracies. It's just, this is what's going on. So we're talking about it. And with all that being said, that I'm a fan of his and I buy from him and I like him and all that. The consistency thing is because over time, there have been enough problems that now it's a thing. So it was caused by his lack of quality control in the beginning. Now it's snowballed. Now people expect things. People literally, if you buy an iPhone, you don't expect it to be broken. If you buy a Jazzinc vehicle, you expect it to be broken.
Well,
it's just how broken is it going to be?
Correct. I don't know if broken, but something wrong with it.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's enough community talk that everybody knows something might be wrong with it, and whether it's fixable or not is up to you, blah, 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 blah. So that exists for a reason. Apple, the reason it doesn't matter if Apple does it or Hot Toys does it is because if you look at how many things get screwed up by how many things they produce, it's a small percentage. So they have a good track record. Jazzinc does not.
Right.
Whereas Hot Toys might be in the 20 percentile, which is even a higher number than it actually is. Let's just throw out numbers. Jazzinc is 20% failure rate. Jazzinc is like 85. It's not even at the 50% margin, and it should be well below 50%.
You said Jazzinc twice.
Did I?
Jazzinc, yeah, you said Jazzinc 20%, Jazzinc 80%.
Oh, I'm sorry. Say Hot Toys has a failure rate of 20%. Jazzinc is like 80, 85. It's literally maybe it's high. Say it's 50% even. Well, that's still too much.
Another thing is I can't really, give you that number even because of the fact that I don't even know how many vehicles he sells. You know what I mean? So yeah. I can't even say, oh, it's 80, 90, 50% because I have no idea what those numbers are. So I can't even give a percentage. But I can tell you it's a billion times higher than Hot Toys.
It's enough that people expect it. That's my point. So it's like, that's an issue. People have an issue with that. Right. So if we're talking about it, that's what I'm talking about. Is there's a reason for this. People aren't looking for him to fail. You know?
Exactly. And that's what I was saying. I don't, for Nefty's sake, I hope he doesn't have an issue with his, right? For everybody, not just him, everybody, right? It sucks. You shouldn't be dealing with that. Again, for the amount of money that you guys are putting out, that we all have put out for these things, I'm taking, obviously I'm done. It has nothing to do with me anymore. If I were still buying, if I was in on this 89, I would feel so disrespected. Okay. Because it's like, yo, you're taking my money. No problem. You're worried about my payment plan. You're worried about the money coming in. But when it comes to the product, this is what I got to deal with. And then I got to worry about, well, I'll fix it later. What do you mean?
And I was the one that always defended him, especially to you before I even started coming on here. When we would talk, I would always say like, well, he's a small business, blah, 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 blah. But now he's not. He's got a better shop. He's licensed now. Everything's supposed to be getting better. Well, why isn't the QC getting better?
And you know what's crazy? Let me tell you what's crazy. I feel like, again, from being around from back then, from remembering, from as much as I remember, because again, I wasn't balls deep with Jazzinc, but I was, I was on top of what they were making at the time. I never bought anything Star Wars from him, just the Vulture, the Deluxe Batmobile, the BVS Batmobile. and obviously the 66. I don't remember ever hearing this much or these many issues with anything from Jazzinc in the past. I never heard anybody, again, if it happened, it happened. I don't remember it. About the cockpits, the Falcon cockpits that he was making, a lot of the Star Wars ships that he had. Again, they were breaking and stuff. I didn't hear about it. And if it was happening, it wasn't happening at the rate that it's happening now. And the complaints are way more now that he's licensed, that he's supposed to be upgraded, that he's supposed to be better, right? Many more years of experience. I feel like we're at a worse point now than we were in the past. Again, from my personal experience, I could be 100% wrong because I don't really remember, again, the any complaints really about the company like that at all. Matt Ponder, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Warhorse says the fact that people are saying hold off until the last batch means that your product is known to be basura. Can you imagine? And
I don't want first batch.
Exactly. And people are okay with this. People are, and the word, and this is one thing that like I never mentioned before, and it's crazy. So if you're a first batch, you're asked out pretty much because they keep doing trial and error until the last batch. And I guess whoever gets the last batch gets the premium vehicle because everybody else got the like what?
This is why batches are bullshit. And there was some jerk off from the first day I said that 2-3 years ago was like, no, they got to do it. And to this day, I wish I remembered who that was because it's like, do you see the crap that comes with this shit? If you don't have the quality control, why do you have to break things down into small groups to send them out? And that's the only way you can do quality control. I don't buy that. That's bullshit. You're not investing properly in your company. Correct. You don't have people in the right positions to do your job. I know this stuff. I work in a small company. I know the inner workings of it. Like that's bullshit. So the only reason they do batches is for this. So some of you could be test dummies. Like whoever made that comment before, they're going to put you in a car and smash you into the wall to see how to prevent other people from living. So congratulations. They're going to smash your head against the wall so somebody else can have a good day. Well, I don't want to be the guy that gets my head smashed against the wall, and I don't want to gamble with that. So how about I order from you and I get the same product everybody else gets at the same time everybody else gets it. Let's stop with these influencer batches or whatever this bullshit is. Because first off, the stuff you're showing us is already sold out. That's Inart's problem with their influencer batches. This is a crock of shit because you tell everybody is it a test batch or is it a review batch? Because if it's a test batch, you shouldn't be showing it. You shouldn't be reviewing it. You should be running it through tests and getting information back to Yoast. Not showing it on camera and then telling people I can't show it on camera because a better one's coming. Well, which one am I going to get? And then people go, well, I have credibility. I believe you have credibility. I believe all you people have credibility. I don't think anybody out here is really looking to lie to anybody. It's just it's kind of implied when you do favors for people in business. And Howard Stern, I don't know whoever used to watch the old Howard Stern shows, but back in the day when he was good, he would yell at his guys for getting favors on the road when they would do side gigs and side work. Because he says, you're getting these favors because you're attached to this show. He goes, these people expect something back. And it might just be something as simple as saying their name live on the air or, just little favors like that. Nothing is for free. So the minute that Yoast said, I'm putting out a test run batch, if you ran and signed your name on that thing and said, yes, I want to be a part of this, you knew immediately. That's the deal. The bargain is not that you got it for free. The bargain is you're going to put a positive spin on my product. That's why I'm giving it to you. Because you want to get it out to the public. You're going to be my advertising arm. So I'm going to give you an early version of this, and you're going to tell people that it's good. You're allowed to say some criticisms, but keep it on the positive level. That's the idea. And don't tell me I'm wrong, because certain people who talked about their experiences admitted that word for word. So that's the way it is in every aspect of life. It's just an unwritten agreement. And that's where people say that you cannot trust influencers. That's where I say it. I don't accuse people of being conspiratorial and going behind people's backs and having these secret handshakes where they're going to screw people out of money. I don't believe that for a second. I'm not an idiot. But it is implied when you're doing a favor for me and I'm doing a favor for you, and you're getting clout out of it, you're getting viewership, you're getting things that you want. Let's be honest. Don't give me this bullshit that it's just because you paid for it, you're above reproach. That's bullshit. So come on, keep it real. Let's keep it real.
And one thing I was going to say, and Warhorse brought it up. How do you mess up the influencer test batch? A small run of only 40, and there's issues. Exactly. So it's even a shame that these test batches don't even come 100%. So what is the point of sending it out if you know it's going to be broken anyway? That makes no sense.
Yeah. And what do you do? Because somebody else brought up, like, okay, so if they're sending someone a replacement one, what happens to the old one? Does that get sent back, or did you just get a free one? And the reason people don't like that is because if you're getting freebies, it's a conflict of interest. It's hard to bite the hand that feeds. That's why people have a problem with people getting free stuff. It's not just your business.
But even besides and beyond the free, right? They're not paying full price for these vehicles anyway.
Well,
right?
We don't know. I don't know that. So I'm not going to speak on that.
We don't know that, but I'm going to assume, and I will most likely, and I will make a bet on it that they will never pay full price. I can tell you that 100%. I don't know that. I've never seen them say it. I've never heard them say it. I've never seen any paperwork, but I can tell you they're getting a discount. So without getting free anything, right? Even without getting free anything, they're getting a break, right? They're getting a break on the thing.
I believe the potential for that is high, but I can't prove anything, so I'm going to stray away.
Right. No, it's not about proving, but I can tell you they're not paying full price. Period. They're not. They're getting
here's the other thing: free, not whatever, full price, nothing. If you send back the one that's in lesser shape, I'll even choose my words not to be a jerk about it. If you send that one back, what's happening to it? Is he taking the time to fix that, or is that go in a box to somebody else? Like, I don't know.
Right.
I'm assuming he's going to do something about it, because he's not going to take it back and shove it in the back of a closet somewhere and sit on these things and just let them go to waste. He's got to fix them. He's got to do something with them.
Correct.
But I mean, these are questions people have. So it's like, if they were test batches, nobody should have known about it. You should have gotten them, kept them at home, run your tests, blah, 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 blah. If you want to do a little film about it to release later on, that would be one thing. This is the way I look at it. But if you are saying, send me a thing and you want me to say specifically certain good things about it, so I got to wait for you to send me a better one, you're being deceptive, period. End of story. That is what deception is.
Correct.
So nobody's guilty of purposely being malicious. But if you open yourself up to making little deals with the devil here and there, sometimes this stuff happens.
Absolutely.
That's why I went into the stream and I was like, oh, you people are just now realizing you can't trust influencers. Not because I think influencers are out to get anybody but the point is, it's a commercial. It's a commercial. It's literally a commercial. If you're getting something from somebody with the intent of skewing your view on it and keeping things in a certain line of conversation, that is deception. So you are no different than a commercial for Tide or Coca-Cola or anything else. Those actors aren't real people. They're only telling you what they want you to say. They're not telling you about the heartburn. It's going to give you the diabetes. So it's a fucking commercial. You're doing a commercial for Jazzinc.
Yes. SJC, welcome, my friend. We got Joe in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. There's 55 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Hey, Watson, hit that like button, please.
Again, this is just calling it as it is. I personally have nothing against any of the people involved in this drama. I don't care what happens. I didn't get this car. None of this is anything to me other than interesting.
Right.
So but that's what it is. If you really break it down, that's what it is.
And let me
people make deals and then bad things come out of them and they go, how did I end up here? Well, don't make that deal next time.
And obviously what you said, I agree with what you said. I don't think it's done maliciously, right? Because again, everything you said I agree with. They want the clout, they want it for those reasons, and they feel like they need to be deceptive. Not in a malicious way, but they need their clout. They need people to go see them, right? They don't want to be negative about a product just in general because they like the positivity. They don't want to be that channel that's always, negative about anything. I get it. But what makes it obvious that there's a cover up happening is when multiple YouTubers are talking about we're not allowed to do anything with the product we got. So what is the point of getting it? What are we hiding? So you got it early for what reason if you can't talk about it? Oh,
Right.
now it's broke. Now that you opened it, there's a problem, so you can't show it. Show it and say, hey, it broke in transit, it broke,
Right.
whatever, it got, whatever it is, but show something. The fact that you need to show a perfect vehicle to people, which is unrealistic as it is if you know anything about Jazzinc to begin with, makes it look worse. Makes it look like he's purposely making, again, it's not true, but it makes it look like he's purposely making these crap vehicles to use the YouTubers to push them down people's throats, because all they're going to do is talk nice about it and say everything's great. And then guess what? The reason why I feel like Yost doesn't care anyway is because he backs it every time, right? So he could be, for all we know, he could be doing that. He could be saying, hey, just get the vehicles out. We'll deal with the problem after the fact, which it looks like that's what he's been doing forever, right? But again, the point of these early batches for what? If you're gonna fix them anyway, right? Before, when I got mine, there was no test batches, there was no sample batches, there was no sample pieces, right? We all got it when we got it, and there was still bad, there was your first batch, second, but there was no, we got it, maybe Justin did, who knows, right? I wasn't paying attention at the time, so I don't care. But that's what I see. That's what I'm noticing. So it's like, where do we go? Where do we go? It makes it so obvious that there's a cover up. It makes it so obvious that people are not allowed to speak on whatever they were sent to show us, to make us like, to make us want, because that's, again, like you said, it's a commercial. So that's the goal, right? To say this vehicle is amazing. It's incredible. And then the ones who get to compare it to the Hot Toys, right? That's the selling point right there. Bigger, massive. Apparently the lights are sick. The smoke function that Hot Toys doesn't have. All these things are positive things for this for the product, right? And again, you got a YouTuber with both showing you side by side. Why wouldn't you want the nicer, bigger one? But when it comes to quality, when it comes to price, when it comes to all these things, and then you're getting a shitty product at that, why would you want that?
Yeah. And if he's the whole argument, the argument was it's just a test batch, so he should be able to send me a new one and I can review that. So but if it's a test batch, you don't review it. If you can't show all the warts on it, then you don't review it. So if you're waiting for a good one to show people, then it's a review, which is a commercial. You're doing a commercial for him. So it's either one or the other. You can't have it both ways. But everyone's like, well, it's just a test batch. All right, well, then take pictures of it, tell him what's going on, and send it back to him.
Yeah.
Send the information back to him. We tested it.
It's like what I don't, and that's the thing, right? It's like I said, he backs everything. He backs everything, right? If it comes broken, damaged, whatever, he will take care of it always. Yeah. So I don't understand where the secret comes from. If it came broken, damaged, ruined, whatever, guess what? We're getting a replacement anyway. So where is the secret? What's the problem?
Nobody's going to actually test the thing out and not do a video on it, because if one person does a video on it, everybody else is going to go, well, I should have done a video on it.
Right.
So it's like either nobody should have done anything and it just should have been a test, a quality control test, which is what it's supposed to be, right. Or he sends you all beautiful vehicles. You wait till you all get them nice, and then you go on there and you tell everybody how great they are. And then when people get broken ones in the mail, they'll say, well, this isn't what I saw in that video, but I guess I'm just unlucky. And it's like, well, the cat's out of the bag, man. Now people kind of know the game.
Yep.
So everybody was looking, and a couple people pointed it out, and then this bomb just went off, and everybody was like, yeah, what's up with that? Like I said, I don't even care, but I've kind of got an opinion because I'm hearing people like they're not making sense with their arguments. People have a right to defend themselves against accusation, but their arguments don't hold any weight. Everybody's getting butthurt. It's like, this thing really isn't that big a deal. It's just, I think it should be expected that, integrity is hard to come by. And if you're selling a product, I don't expect you to be 100% honest. That's why I don't watch any of this stuff with the reviews and stuff.
And one thing,
know.
one thing I wish would happen in this community if there was someone out there who has been saying these things for a while, somebody who could possibly look out for the community, somebody who could be trusted 100%, somebody who has nothing to gain from any of this bullshit. You know, it would be nice to have somebody like that in the community that people appreciate it, but it's tough, you know, everybody's fake. Exotic says, how would people even know that these influencers received their orders if they hadn't been bragging about getting their car first for their reviews? There you go.
Right.
Booyah. Booyah. Bob says, is this right? So Yo set a test/influencer copy to former 1/6 community scammer Justin. Yeah, I got a big problem. Oh, I didn't even know that. Wait, who got it first? I don't know who got it first. Bobo, who got it first? Do you know, Jay?
Who got it first? Who got the first car?
Yeah.
I don't know, but Justin did a review on it. I haven't watched it, but it comes through my YouTube stream, and everybody was talking about it, so obviously people saw it.
Right, but so you're saying he was the first one too, or you don't know when?
I don't know if he was the first. I know he did a review on it. Everybody did a review on it. Dude, I saw this topic discussed on statue collecting shows. I saw it on these little shows that pop up who I don't even know who the hell they are, and I know almost everybody's name in these communities.
Right.
And somehow these people pop up and they're talking about it, and I'm like, what the hell? This is a big, like, it turned into such a huge issue, and it's really not.
Well, so I didn't even know this, Bob, but I can tell you this: that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. Because again, anybody associating themselves with him after what he did to the community is a scumbag just like him. Okay, I don't care who you are. If you think, okay, that your clout for your product is more important than integrity for the community, that's a huge problem. Again, I don't know if it happened. I don't know who was first. I don't know if he got one first. I'm just saying, if it happened, that's how I feel. Bob said that's who you want to feel it. Well, exactly. It doesn't look good. If that happened, it doesn't look good. And if you're trying to stay away from, you know, not being looked at as a scumbag in the community because of your vehicles and your product, then why associate with the biggest scumbag scammer in the community to push your product?
Because he's got numbers. He's got numbers.
I obviously I understand, but it's like,
no, I know. I'm just saying.
Are the numbers really important when it comes to integrity for your company? That's the question. You know, that's
what everybody does. This is my point. Is when you say when you say you want preferential treatment in any way, that comes with a freaking price tag attached to it. And if you say that it doesn't, you're full of shit. Period. It influences how you conduct yourself.
Caleb says paint job looked good. Might paint my hot toy one tonight. Oh, I didn't see the paint. I haven't even looked at the vehicle, to be honest, guys. The whole test batch snowballed. Yep. Yeah, no, because again, they're trying to, and this is on Yoast as well. He's trying to push his people, right? His buddies, his YouTuber friends, right? He's trying to give them that little bit of clout while he also benefits from selling his product. And the more people see it on every other stream that he's attached to, of course, it's going to benefit him as well. So that's why that happens. It doesn't make sense though. Why was the first batch ready to go and now delayed? Because now they got to fix issues. Why risk all these wasted money on shipping back and forth? Because that's what he does. It's okay. Like, for example, my situation, right? I got a messed up vehicle. He offered the replacement, full replacement. He was going to cover shipping back to him. I never lied on that. I never said anything else besides the truth. My personal situation was, I'm not carrying this box anywhere. I am not taking this box anywhere. I should have never received a vehicle like this. This vehicle should have never left the warehouse like this. So out of being annoyed, I just said, you know what? I don't even want to deal with the company anymore. He gave me my partial refund. And that was the end of that. Here we are. So I think, what, take it off?
Yeah, it's blocking half our face.
I see that as, I don't even know what I was saying.
Sorry, screw you off.
My God, what the fuck was I saying?
Well, you got yours and you didn't want to send it back.
Oh yeah. So my situation, right? My personal situation was, I was annoyed. I didn't want to deal with the company anymore. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to bother sending this thing back. So I kept it. Right here it is. Beat the shit. You know how I got it. There it is. So maybe, right? Maybe he hopes that he gets more like me, where they're like just okay with what they got. They're not going to complain, which is a lot of people out there like that. They get what they, unless it's something really, really bad and really, really noticeable. For example, a wheel popping off or the light's not working or something like that. Then yes, you're going to want your report. If you see a little scratch here, a little scuff there that nobody's going to see but you, people will keep that. Some will be annoying and be like, yo, I don't want this. But some will be like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's fine.
I don't like to complain. I'm the guy that keeps things and
you.
goes, I'll figure it out.
Correct.
I'll figure
So
it out.
that's what I believe it's happening. That's what I believe he hopes happens more often than not, right? Which is why he's okay sending it as is. And whatever happens, he's 100% ready to deal with it and take care of it. Which, again, that's not an issue. That's great that he does that. But it is not okay for somebody to spend all this money to expect a crappy piece of anything, you know?
No, and I used to argue with you about that in the beginning. You know, like, you got to give a guy leeway, blah, 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 like I said. But the more and more you think about it, it's an expensive thing. We're used to spending a lot of money in this hobby, but if you really stop and think about it, we're all little nuts, right? But $2,000, man, you could do a lot with $2,000, you know?
No,
so,
exactly. And one thing, you know, and obviously he's gonna tell you guys his own story on Tuesday, but shout out to Rudy. Rudy was the very first person that I've met that canceled his 89 Jazzinc Batmobile. And let me tell you something. From the conversations we've had, he is not regretful. He does not regret it. He is, I mean, it sucks that he lost a $300 deposit, right? That's very painful. Yeah. But he knows right now that he would have gotten a defective vehicle no matter what. He knows that now. And that's why he's very okay with never buying anything from the company ever again.
Well, that's what's sad. That's what's sad is that somebody's in that position to even think that. And I understand. So Yost is seeing this maybe, or he hears these things and he's like, I want to get out ahead of this. You know what I mean? I want to show people that we're doing something. But this was not the way to do it. You know, this went a little awry on you because everybody was watching. Everybody was watching.
Right.
Well, and all it took was, you know.
Think about the product is one of the most iconic vehicles, you know, ever. And not only that, he made it sound and he made it look very impressive. You know, all these features. And I told you guys this before. The fact how deep he was going with this research, right? He's like, oh, you know, there are 3 different vehicles, 3 different versions of the vehicle. Please tell me which one. I'm like, what are you talking about? I thought it was one. So he went very deep with the whole R&D, with the research at least. And so, you know, again, bulkier vehicle, bigger car, more features than the Hot Toys one. Again, is it worth $2,000? Not to me, but people like that. People love it, and there's no problem with that. But again, $2,000 for something that you know is going to come defective, period? Nah.
Absolutely. Or you know there's a high probability, and you're worried, and you know sending it back or getting your money back is not exactly the easiest thing. Even though you can do that, maybe. I don't know. Personally, I think if he's listening or sees any of this, I really think he would do wise to just shore up the QC, put funding into that, get some people or whatever he's got to do, and a little less with the community. Everybody,
welcome. I thought I sent it to you. Sorry.
You're good.
You're good. This guy with the community, but he's got to stop interacting with the community. It's only trouble. Don't send 40 test batches out. Send them to 40 family members and tell them to hit them with a hammer and give you feedback or something. Keep the freaking people, the YouTubers and everybody out of it, man. He's got to just put a product up. Everything can't be a vote. All he's doing is making more enemies, and it's not worth it. Just put out a good product, what he thinks is the best, what he thinks is the most accurate. Put the selling points on it of how great it is, and, you know, send it out the door. Stop interacting with all these guys.
Yep. We got Christian in the house. Welcome, my friend. Let's see who else is in here. All right, so let's see. We got Big Rib in the house. Welcome, my friend. We have Kumar. Welcome. Nice to see you again. Kumar says, I'm surprised with Jazzinc. This is something that keeps repeating itself. Yep. I know it's done some factory in China, but it's his name on. Yep. Looks like they're not learning. Exactly. This is like I said earlier. I don't know if you were here for that. Nefty, 10 vehicles out of 10 have come with issues. Again, all taken care of. I will always say it. They're all been taken care of, but 10 out of 10 defective. Imagine that. He's been that lucky. We got Derek in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hey, you know who else is doing a lot of interacting with the community? InArt. How's that going for them?
Same thing. Trash. They were supposed to be the Hot Toys killer. Where are they now?
Yeah, because too many people want too many things from you. You can't appease everybody. And then people get mad and vocal if they think you're listening and they can talk directly to you. Yeah. So
they think attaching themselves to the company is going to make them like that product that much more because they're closer to talking to these people. Like, yo, it's crazy.
Why, you little I touch you? No.
It's all just an act.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
He's already dead.
This is your InArt boys. Sean says the big thing that no one has mentioned yet. Warner Brothers has to be watching. Can you imagine?
It's a good point, man.
That's a great point. Can you imagine?
Hopefully, Michelle Pfeiffer's not watching.
Michelle
She's not gonna call it youth anymore.
Give me my license back. Oh my God. Can you so think about that. So now we're getting, the vehicles, one thing. Now he's getting into figures. Now, knowing what happens to the vehicles, what can we possibly expect from the figures? Because once your name is tainted with the constant issues, what can you expect? A pristine product, a great product, a perfect product? Obviously, nothing's perfect, but better than what we've been getting.
I'll speak for myself, but I think a lot of people can relate to this. Initially, when he announced this project, we're like, oh, if he can't get vehicles right, how's he going to get a figure right? This is going to be a tough task. But little by little, he's putting out these pictures of these things, and we're going, it looks pretty good. All right. And then we start forgetting about the track record. And then what happens? Here comes the Batmobile. And now everybody's back to, oh man, I don't know. I'm worried about that,
Yep. All right, so we're gonna take a break on this topic for now. Mike just showed up. We need to get his take on what's going on.
we tried to get it out of the way.
Yeah, exactly, because we knew that we would have been fighting Captain Jazzinc here. So Michael, we have Beetlejuice from the 2024 movie that is coming out, or is about to come out, or is in the movie theater. As you can see, brand new head sculpt for Michael Keaton. Beautifully done. We get two, right? We get this animated looking one with the popping eyeballs, the magnetic tongue like we got for the Joker and Peacemaker. Obviously, it's longer and different. Did you look at the pictures already? And how do you feel about the figure? Are you excited for the figure? Are you a fan of the movies? Are you a collector?
Always zings that last one, isn't it?
I will never forget the scumbag comment after the giveaway. Okay, I will.
You deserve it. Yeah, I'm a fan of the movie. I think the figure looks good. I will not be getting it.
Now, okay. Now, what about this beauty? Hold on. This beauty is Sideshow, since being, it's from the first movie. Is this something now more interesting since you just said you're a fan, or are we not collecting Beetlejuice?
Yeah, we're not collecting Beetlejuice.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah,
you don't collect.
Come on, don't be racist.
Yeah, let him go. I want to hear this.
Also, the last movie figure, I think I bought. I mean, the last non-superhero movie I bought. I don't even know what that would be. I have the guy from Big Trouble Little China.
Who's that?
What about Fight Club?
Jack
Yeah.
Burton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So then, since you don't care for this, now price point 330. Since we always talk about inflation and price point and blah blah blah. How do you feel about $330 plus tax and shipping on Sideshow for hands, a sticker, 2 stickers, this fancy hand, a few hands, the
Sticker.
Beetlejuice, what do you call it? Diorama, and obviously the 2 head sculpts. 330 plus tax and shipping.
Can you confirm again how many stickers?
No stickers. Oh, what? Well, yeah, base stickers.
So there's how 2?
2, yes.
That's a great price then.
Great price.
This is I mean, really, come on. This is horrible. This should not be over 3. This should not be over 3. This should be $289 all day long. The pricing is out of hand. It's out of hand.
Now, do you think the price is coming from the fact that they're adding the diorama base and not making one, a standard and then one a deluxe?
I think the price comes from they were able to charge it because of the pandemic, and why would you ever come off it?
Yeah, but you think the figure, but we've gotten cheaper figures than 330 after the what do you call it? After the pandemic.
This has no business being over $300.
Right. But why do you think they priced it at that? Because of just inflation? It's greed.
That's it.
Corporate greed.
Yeah.
How much was Thrawn?
It was 260 some or whatever.
Because I
factor in a bare bones figure.
Which Thrawn shouldn't be over 250. Like Thrawn, I guess again in the heightened, because Thrawn should have been 220. He should be then 250 if you want to push push it. But
so if we factor in the Sideshow tax and shipping, which is another $40 to $50, depending who you are,
it'll be $380.
That puts even Thrawn over 300. Well, what was the last character we got that was under 300,
right
with
on the money,
everything included? What was the last figure we got that was under 300, all inclusive? What you actually pay at the end of the day?
Hono Wolverine.
Yeah, but not a non-Hono one. I think it might have been before this year. No,
I don't
like
think
it might have been around January that this all started to change, and
it would have been a 250, right? It would have been a 250 figure, a 250.
Well, no, a 220 figure. A 220 figure would have been.
So what have we had that's been that cheap lately? I mean, maybe we did. I don't know. I'm asking.
No,
literally.
not a 220. Not recently. No.
Because that used to be a stormtrooper, and Captain Enoch or whatever his name was, he's a stormtrooper. Was he 220? He was probably more than that, right?
Yeah, the troopers are usually but even troopers are like 240 now.
My point being is 300 is now the new median.
It's too much
because you're paying it. Like, stop with this 240 thing that they print on the screen. That's bullshit. You're paying $50 more for each figure. So let's talk about it. Why does everybody go? Because even if you get it somewhere else, they're overcharging you.
Right.
So you're always paying more than sticker price. So let's stop talking about sticker price.
No, not really. Because you got to find the place that's not charging that does free shipping, right? But you got to usually combine it, right? You have to buy 2 figures, and then you'll get free shipping. And then as long as you're not in their state, they won't charge tax. So you'll get away with paying.
Yes, you can save a little bit, but they're still upcharging you because they got to make profit off it. They're paying to get the stuff to them, and then they mark it up before they send it to you.
No, Time Walker doesn't upcharge. And in fact, if you pre-order Time Walker, usually you're buying it for $10 under the Sideshow list.
So he's getting it for Hong Kong. He's getting it for secret base prices.
Well, he's whatever the wholesaler price is that he's getting from Sideshow. He's getting wholesale Sideshow, whatever that discount is. You know what I mean? Whatever that.
And then he's charging you what on top of that? You said no shit. You said
his prices at Time Walker are normally $5 to $10, even maybe $15 sometimes under Sideshow retail, right? So if this is $330, I'll even tell you, right? Well, let me go to Time Walker. What's Beetlejuice right now on Time Walker? It's
all right, check it. Let me know. Big Doe, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Because where's he making his money is my question.
I mean, I'm obviously on the wholesale, right? I mean, he's got to be making it on that 30%. I would imagine that's the spread, right? At minimum.
And he's not charging you any shipping, or he gives you cheaper shipping per group.
If you combine, so if you have an order over $350, he
Yeah.
will not charge shipping.
Well, that's better than my cheapest guy, and I got a lot of guys, so that's interesting. I'm going to have to start shopping with him a little more often then.
Chris makes a good comment here. He says any figure over $275 is too much, and now Sideshow Collectibles is getting to that point. So now Hot Toys is going over the $300 mark. So,
but Sideshow was going over it because Hot Toys was going over it because InArt went over it.
Right. Correct.
In that order.
Absolutely. Plus, also, you can't really set a standard price for every Hot Toy because they're all different, right? Some have armor, right? Which obviously costs more. Yeah, it's plastic. Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, it's, but still it costs more to make. It costs some cents, but it costs more to make. You got figures that come with just straight material, right? Just plain outfits. You got Black Widows, plain outfit, right? But then you got a figure like an Iron Man, right? You can't.
Beetlejuice is $321, $320.99 if you pre-order with them.
And how much is he on this?
$330.
So he's $10 less than retail.
All right, so that's okay. I know some guys like that, so that's not as steep a savings as you were saying. But if you save on the shipping, then it does help a lot
that's
too.
What I'm saying. So, like, let's say you had another pre-order with them, and if you combine Beetlejuice then with whatever your next figure is, that will be. And again, as long as you don't I think this company is based out of, I don't know, somewhere in the Midwest. So we're here in the Northeast, so he's not.
I know I've ordered something from him before. I think it was 1/12 scale, though. I think it was some smaller stuff. But I want to look back into him now that you tell me about him, though. But the whole point of it all is that on average, if somebody asks you what do these things cost, I used to say around $250 on average.
Correct.
But now it's literally like $300 on average.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
You include like Iron Man and stuff. Yep. Eric, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
So now do we have a conversation about within that being the average, is this stuff overpriced, or do we just stick to it's all overpriced at this point?
I am of the opinion it is all overpriced now.
Me too.
It's all overpriced now.
It's all overpriced now.
And let me tell you, like, people can complain, like, man, does Mike collect anymore? Mike's so down on it. You're right, guys. I've been here very close to the beginning. It's very, very deflating to see.
Yep.
What they're doing to that, to like the hobby, right? It is. Yep. Listen, it's expensive, guys. You know this, right? I do okay for myself, but let me tell you, dropping $400 per figure. Oh, and I forgot to send you this list that somebody put out on Facebook, what the releases were so far as of September of 2024, and it was astounding the amount of Hot Toy figures. Yeah, astounding. Right. I want to say it had to have been over 30.
From just 2024?
Just right. We're in September of 2024. Someone find that. Someone in the chat find that and Facebook.
No, I think I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen it.
But I mean, think about that. If on average that's 300 a figure, and then again 30 figures, what is that?
A lot.
How much money is that?
No, and don't forget the ones in between. The
that's imposter 9 G's. Is that $10,000? Is that what we're talking here
about?
Okay.
If you wanted to get, somebody ran the math on that Spider-Man line, and it was like, if you want to get the whole set of the No Way Home with all the 3 Spideys and Doc Ock and what his name, I forget, it was like going to be $5,000, and that was before the price increases. That was right before everything hit the fan with these prices going up, and that was $5,000 just to collect that line.
Right.
What is it now? It's double for the same figures. If you had to pay for them now, it's double. That's crazy talk.
It's dumb. It's dumb.
No,
I'm for the first time starting to really rein back my shit because of this. Because I'm like, the pre-orders still look the same on my spreadsheet, but the money adding up isn't the same. And I'm like, man.
Look, it hurts even more though. I hate. There's no question this exists in this hobby, but when you're buying something for $300-400, and then it's, if you wanted to get out of it, you're now getting $100 for it. It's different. You know what I mean? 5 years ago or 4 years ago, whatever it was, you were getting almost every dollar out of it. So it was much safer to collect, you could say. You know what I mean? Like someone wasn't getting buried if they were being, I'm sure there was a ton of guys being irresponsible and spending and collecting way beyond their means. But guess what? They were okay because they got their
the
money
resale
back.
value. The resale value was there, and they were making money on reselling, not losing everything on reselling.
Well, even if they weren't making money, they wouldn't lose. They didn't need to make. They just
Well, that's the thing.
they wouldn't lose their ass.
Correct.
I'm not selling. I don't sell, and not as like somebody made a remark about it yesterday, like, oh, the people that say they don't sell and whatever. No, I just don't sell because I like my stuff and I haven't been in the position where I've had to. But if someday that did happen, I'd like to know that the stuff still retained at least close to market value.
Yeah.
Right. And
not
that's what
a third of what I paid for it. You know what I mean?
I'm not a seller. I'm just, for some reason,
Sure, but you'd like to know that you didn't waste your money. That's the whole idea. You know what I mean?
Or that you're just not being super irresponsible with it. You know what I mean? Like, you're just not burning it.
Sean says, I remember when Hot Toys with head sculpts were around $200, no tax, and only $10 shipping. The exclusive Hot Toys Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper disguise was only $230. Yep.
Jesus.
Oh, I was around when they were $150, $120, $140. I was around back then.
That was before my time.
Imagine that. Yeah, exactly. So imagine that.
We're seeing that, though. I'm seeing the Instagram ads all the time for $88. Who was the figure that was $88? $101. I'm seeing all the ads.
Yeah. But are you talking about Toys Wonderland? Or what are you talking about?
I'm talking about what are they now? Toys what? Toys Apollo?
Apollo, yeah.
But let me tell you something. Again, I'm one of the guys I know say I didn't get burned by Toys Wonderland, but for $100 for a hot toy, and then I'm sure shipping from Hong Kong is probably $30 or $40 even. So, but $130 for a hot toy, and you can save again $130.
But he will send it 3 months on a boat for cheaper. You have that.
I'd risk it. You know what I mean? Especially for in stock, not pre-order, in stock. So that way,
that's what I found to be the difference with that guy. If you order stuff in stock that he's got and he just put it up for sale, he's looking to move it. He'll get it right out to you. I've never had a problem with him because of that, but I never pre-ordered with him. And that's where everybody got screwed, was on the pre-order.
Right. And honestly, most of my orders is exactly that. I didn't pre-order with him. I bought stuff in stock on his website.
Yep. Stuff that was outdated that came in real cheap, and I jumped right on it, and I got it within like a week, and I was fine. But I saw everybody else getting burned, so I said, I'm going to stay away from him for a while,
Yeah.
Big Doe says, Carlos, where is Tech from Bad Batch? I believe it's coming soon. They just obviously are shipping. They just shipped the Mantis. They shipped the Mark 6. I am also tomorrow. They're shipping my General Kenobi and my Mandalorian Kenobi. Right, they're both going out tomorrow from Sideshow. So I'm assuming either this coming week or the following week they're going to start sending notifications of what do you call it, of Tech. I'm assuming. I don't have any any inside information or anything. I'm just assuming because of what's going on. Now, Michael, Soso Toys made the. I don't know if you spoke on this already. They made the Mr. Freeze version of this guy wearing the robe. As you can see, he's holding the cigar. The likeness of Arnold is there 100%. He comes with the ice chair. This was something like $180 altogether. Would this be interesting for you for your collection or not at all?
No.
What is it about it that you don't really like?
Don't you remember that movie sucked? Horrible movie. I have horrible memories of the movie. The McDonald's glass cups were cool, but the movie was horrible, and
so no chance of this, huh?
No chance.
No chance. All right, next topic. I think you want to catch up to back to Jazzinc topic.
How much? You know what? I think I'm gonna make a purchase live right now in the air.
So also, Michael, we have an update of the head sculpt that you loved. So here is what it looked like. Well, here's what it looks like. Here's what it looked like in the beginning with the cigar that we were making fun of. And then here it is, the update, right? He repainted it. He repainted it, but look what he's doing.
So much better.
He's actually adding teeth to the mouth. So it's actually not going to look like a gummy Tony. It's going to look like a regular Tony.
Oh.
So does this...
Now you won't be able to fit your little thing in there.
Now, would this be more exciting for you that they're fixing the teeth, or you like the gumminess?
Like, this is this is a bad sculpt, bro. What do you mean?
Way. No way. No way.
This is dopey. This is
No,
dopey Iron Man.
No way. I'm telling you, don't ask to borrow it when I get it. Okay.
Well, believe me, after you've had this head sculpt, I don't want to go near it.
When you come over for play day, you can't touch him.
Yeah, don't touch it. All right, guys. He doesn't care for Tony. Also, guys,
I mean,
I pre-ordered it already.
This is not good, brother. This is not good.
When I get it in hand, okay, I'll send you a
When you
Polaroid.
get it in hand,
I'll mail you a Polaroid, and we'll see how you feel. Okay.
Open wide, Tony.
Also, guys, a little bit of news real quickly. We got a new page on Instagram called Novo Studio. For those who don't know who they are, this is the old page for, not the old page, this is a new page for Daft Toys, the company that made some of the, I think it was the Robert De Niro Gangster. They made the not the John Gotti, the, oh my God, the Al Pacino character, Michael from the movie, Michael Corleone. They made him. So Daft Toys made those two gangsters. I believe those are the only Daft Toys figures I own. I also own what's his name? Alfred. Alfred was made by them as well. So I have a few Daft Toys. So this is their new page, guys, on Instagram. If you don't know, Novo Studio. I added them just to see what they're up to. They look like they're making tuxedos for 007, James Bond. So you heard it here first, guys. Don't act like you didn't.
Old Monkey's got a lot of bonds.
Michael, quickly, how do you feel about this 888 piece limited edition Ryu figure with the beard and the fixins?
No.
Are you a fan of Street Fighter, the video game?
Not really.
No, you never played?
I definitely played it. I'm not buying.
I definitely played it. All right. Jay, what about you? Is this exciting? Because you own them, right?
Yeah, I got the Ken and Ryu.
Right. And how do you like those bodies? Are they nice and flexible? Are their articulations good? The legs, how are the legs?
They're dope. They're fat. They weigh a ton. Fully posable. Silicone over metal endoskeleton. The feet clip on kind of weird. Like you can't. There's like no way you can hide like the creases around the ankle. It's
that's
like obvious.
That's the cheap aspect of it. But at $300, it shouldn't be cheap. You know what I mean?
But they're dope, man. They're cool. Like Street Fighter for me was one of those games like Mortal Kombat, where like me and my friends sat around doing things we shouldn't be doing, and playing Street Fighter for hours. Just giant groups of us. You know what I mean? We'd have tournaments and whatnot. Same thing with Mortal Kombat. So my lore doesn't go back. Like I don't even know who this Ryu is. Like I don't know when you get into like 3, 4, 5, 10, all these characters and stuff. All I know is they said they were gonna do Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li,
Akuma.
And no, Akuma came later. See, because here's the thing. They're trying to reuse this body 1,000 times.
Right. I said that day one. I said Ryu's gonna be the first one. I said Ken's gonna be the exact same thing. I said Akuma is gonna be, and then it happened. Go ahead.
Right. So who else are we gonna get that they can make out of this body? Those are the characters we're gonna get.
Guile,
right?
But remember, it's got to be slightly different, I think.
So that's why I'm like, okay, I got Ken and Ryu, so now I know if they come out with nothing else I like, I'm good. I got my set to represent Street Fighter. I got those two guys, the main characters. But now I really want a Chun-Li or a Cammy or something, and it's like, well, I haven't seen a female figure from them, so who knows when that's coming.
He said Goku. Yeah, Chun-Li, I think it's she's being made right now. I saw some like prototype pictures of her.
Yeah, so that I'll be excited for, because I don't want to see new versions. I don't want them to sell me this body for the 15th time. Like,
All right, guys. So we're back. We're back to Jazzinc. Thank you guys for waiting. So we get this. I don't know. Maybe you could explain this, Jay, because I have no idea what this is or what this is about.
I can't even read it.
Well, no, I'm going to read it out and then you tell me, because I don't. I'm assuming you saw it already. It says, hello. After having sent out the test batch of the 1989 Batmobiles, we are happy to report that we had no broken parts or similar issues. However, it did reveal in a few instances that we need to make a few changes to the packaging to improve areas which did not show up on our shaker table, drop test, or even our week in the sun test, whatever that means.
Means
As
they
we
leave it in the
update the
sun.
pack, they leave it in the sun?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess people leave outside. As we update the packaging, we are postponing shipping your 1989 Batmobile from batch 1 by 2 or 3 weeks. Your signature plate has already shipped to you via FedEx from Netherlands and should be arriving within a matter of days. Thank you for understanding. We want your experience to be as good as possible. Thank you for all your support and all the kind words and excitement we have been able to enjoy. The Jazzinc team.
So what do you want to know? What it really means?
Yeah, right. So where's this? Why is this even happening? Was this sent out before the whole thing happened with the people?
I don't know. I find that hard to believe, though, because if he sent out test batches to testers and they said, hey, I have X, Y, and Z problem, therefore we need to send 2 that we know of for sure.
Right.
We're sent new ones. One of them said he turned it down. I don't know about the rest. So did he write this knowing that information? Because if not, he's lying that he received information. You see what I'm saying? Like, if he wrote this before he sent the stuff out, then he's lying because he didn't do all this testing he's talking about. If he wrote it after the test batches came out, he's lying because the tester said that they had conversations with him and explained that there were issues and he agreed to send them new products. So either way, sorry, Yost, I like you, but this is not jiving with, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Iron Dude, welcome. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you.
It's running a business. It's putting your best face out there for, look, this is life. This is politics. This is what it is. Everything is lies everywhere you turn. That's why you got to be a smarter person and you got to see through stuff like that and you got to look around it. He's got a safe face. Yost ain't going to come out and say, we sent test batches out to these dudes. It didn't go according to plan. We're going to go back and fix some things before we ship your stuff out. He can't say that. He's got a safe face. So he says this, and here's your card to tide you over. Thanks for holding on. We'll get back to you real quick. At least that's what I got out of it. From all the information that I gleaned over the past couple of days, that is what I make of this. Not trying to be conspiratorial, not trying to put him down. I'm saying, if you know what I know and then you read this thing, doesn't jive.
Right. Michael, your take on this.
On Jazzinc?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, Jazzinc. Wait, but no. We can't. Michael, you are a customer. You are actually waiting for product right now. Seeing these vehicles, seeing everything that's going on. Obviously, you've purchased stuff from them before. You know what to expect. You like the company. You love the owner. What do you expect for your back computer that's like $3,000?
It's not $3,000.
Whatever it is, $2,000, $1,000. It's not $500.
I'm not gonna cry because it's delayed 3 weeks because they found a problem with shipping.
I've got a better question. How about this, Mike? Would you? I don't know if you were aware of this, but he sent out these Batmobiles early to people as a test batch. He said, if you want an early version of this, it might have some things wrong with it, but we'll send it out to you and you got to give us back feedback and whatnot, and you can review it, right? If you knew about,
did they get it cheaper?
Not that we know of. There's suspicion about that, but they claim no. They had to. All they say is we had to pay for our stuff. We didn't get it free, but they didn't say how much they had to pay.
I'm gonna say exactly.
That's what Bob said too. I'm just choosing to stay neutral on that because I don't know. We'll see. It always comes out in the wash. But would you, Mike? Would you sign up for that? If he said to you, hey, I'll give you a Jazzinc Batmobile. You got to pay for it right now. I'm going to ship it to you, but it's a test batch, and if there's any problems, you let me know. You can do a review on it. Would you sign up for that?
No,
Okay, and why?
because I'm the most patient guy in the hobby.
And
That
you're
is
not
true.
looking for
That is
clout.
true.
You're not trying to get numbers on
No,
YouTube, right?
I don't need to get it on YouTube. It's for me.
Right.
I'll wait. Mine can be the last one. I don't give a shit.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people do sign up for that because there's something to be gained.
Right. They want to be the first asshole on YouTube with that.
Or they want theirs early, and this is a way to get one early. Whatever it is, there is a reason. So we're not all crazy for thinking that somebody might skew their opinion when they tell it to you
Correct.
based on staying in good graces with the person that's feeding them said thing that makes them feel a certain way or gets them clicks, right? I mean, that's just logic. So
Yep. Michael, don't be disrespectful, okay?
Yeah.
So let's see. Plus they let you go 1-2 months. I like my air condition. What are you guys talking about? So now, guys, okay. So this was the screenshot that got to me. Obviously, I wasn't watching any of these streams, but this was somebody put this up on a live stream. And here it is. It says, this is from Fat Mafia G String. It says, "Hey mates, cheers. I know we all hate FabsFigures. I love you too, buddy. More than we could all handle, but I don't know what it says over here. Has been the only one saying what you are saying. He's been the only one with integrity and honesty. Hate it."
usually I told you to dance.
So again, thank you, whoever you are, Fat Mafia G String. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you listening to me and watching me and watching my streams. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hit that like button if you're watching right now. So here's the thing.
So stupid.
Here's the thing. I've been saying everything that's been happening for, if not months, then years. Okay? I've been bringing up things before they happen, and then it's like I'm what you call a conspiracy theorist. I'm ahead of the curve. Anything that I tell you guys will happen, right? I tell you guys, and then months later it happens, and then everybody repeats what I said months ago, and they're like, "Oh, wow, cool, new information that I had said months ago."
Some of those things are, tomorrow the sun's going to come up.
Just for that.
How dare you?
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is on Time Walker right now.
Which one?
I just ordered it.
Which one?
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Oh, how much? Retail?
300. Yep.
Oh, that's not bad. So, again, as you can see, I don't even know who this person is. I've never seen him on my stream, but he's saying everybody hates me, and that's okay. I love you all, okay? But he is 100% correct. I know that there's more of you out there who know that this is true, who have been watching and listening, whether you are part of the chat or not. If you pay attention to what I say, everything I've ever said has been correct so far about these companies and about what they've been doing. Again, I've experienced it. I talk about experiences. I tell you guys what's going to happen. And then when it happens, then you're told by everybody else. And I already told you months before.
Inart's getting hammered. tables are turning on Inart, and I'm like, oh, Fabs is loving this because he's been calling that bullshit out from day one. So, and you know me, man. I argue with you all the time, but I will also give you credit when you are right.
No, absolutely. Thank you.
And you are 100% right on some things, and you have every reason to gloat when you're right.
Absolutely. So, like I told you, and what Joker Jay's talking about right now is, what I told you guys from day one would be happening with this company from day one. From the moment that they closed that 3-day window for that pre-order for the Joker, and they made it indefinitely, I told you guys what was coming. I told you guys what to expect from this company, and here we are. Everything I've said, and you guys can go back to any stream that I've ever talked about Inart from the beginning. You could hear my words, and you could hear everything I'm saying that I've been saying has come true. All of it. The moment everybody started saying Inart's going to be the Hot Toys killer, that was a joke. Everybody was, oh my God. That was a joke. Here we are. Where's Inart right now? Where's Inart? Exactly. Nowhere to be found. useless company, stealing your money, overpricing everything. All they did was come in and make us pay more money for Hot Toys. That's all they did.
Yeah. Well, I like that Gandalf I got, and if Aragorn gets here in good shape, I'm happy that they exist. But boy, did they fucking that price thing is a real thing, and that is absolutely because they got involved in the game. Because once Hot Toys saw what people were willing to pay, they were like, "Well, why the hell wouldn't we get? You know, we're the kings. Why wouldn't we make that money?"
And also, last but not least, this was obviously also sent to me, as you can see. I don't know what this guy's issue is. I don't understand why he always needs to say dumb shit when it comes to me. You've never been on my streams. He's always talking shit. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your issue is. If you pay attention, I don't talk about people unless they bring my name up in a negative way. They talk about me when they have no reason to talk about me. That's when they get destroyed. I don't talk about people. I don't sit here looking for trouble from people. I mind my own business, as you can see. I don't go looking for people to stream with because I don't need to stream with anybody. So whatever issues you got with me, you need to shove them up your ass because I don't know who you are. And if you knew anything about anything that I do, you would know that I don't talk about people and I don't start problems with people for no reason. Anytime that I've ever said anything on stream, it's always in retaliation to what has been said about me, what has been done to me. So just stop talking about me. Don't hint at me. Don't do anything because I'm going to talk about you. Every time this happens, I don't know. You're not man enough to deal with me. I can tell you that. We don't know if you collect. Okay. Your comments on streams are, oh, I don't collect this, but I'm here for the drama. You're a loser. What are you doing in this community? You're a loser. So stop talking about me. It's not funny. Ha ha. LOL. It's not funny. You don't know me and I don't know you. So there's no reason for you to be hinting at me. You didn't say my name clearly, but it was about me. Again, I don't know who you think you are. I don't know why you think that this is okay. This happens with anybody who thinks they're going to play with my name. Anybody. I don't care who you are. And again, I don't even know what you're doing in the community. I've never seen you post anything when it comes to collecting anything. So just don't talk about me. Don't hint about me. You don't want any of it. Please, you don't want any of it. Michael, please say something to your boy Mark Attack. Oh man.
Call me later, Mark.
Oh man. Yeah, like yo, I can't. Like just stop. Just stop. Don't mess with me. Don't talk about me. Don't hint at me. I'm not thinking about you. I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. You don't exist in my world. So don't go on chats talking about me, hinting about me. It's not funny. It's not a joke. You're not my friend. You've never been my friend. I've never met you. Okay? You've never supported me. Yeah, I can guarantee you hate watch like a loser that you are. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that you watch this. So
loser is so timeless. It's such a great. The word loser is so timeless.
Oh, I'm telling you,
generation after generation, it stings every time. It just never fails.
I don't bother nobody. I don't talk about nobody. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, why are you looking for me? And then when I go give it to you, oh, that guy is a jerk. That guy's an asshole. No, it's you. Why are you looking for me?
But that's what he's going to do now. Now he's going to go around going, oh, do you believe Fabs was talking about me? Blah, blah. It's like you fucking summon the devil every other time I see your name somewhere.
Thank you. Every
and
time
now you got it. You wanted the attention. Now you got the attention. Good for you, asshole.
Thank you. All the time talking shit. Why? Just leave my name out of your mouth. Don't hint at me. For what? What do you need from me? Why are you so obsessed with me? What did I do to you that you hate me so much? Please tell me. Write me an email. FabsFigures@gmail.com. Write me an email. Please explain. What did I do to you? Where did I touch you that you're so butthurt?
Maybe you didn't, and that's the problem.
Oh, that'll never happen.
Or come here. How about just come here? Like show up in the stream and talk shit right to him.
No. I'm good. I don't need that shit. When somebody, let me tell you something. We don't know each other. Okay, we don't know each other. We've never had a conversation. We don't know shit about each other. And he already dislikes me for whatever reason, and that's okay. I don't need anybody. I don't need everybody to like me. I don't need anybody to like me. He has his opinions on me. He has his views on me. That's okay. You're allowed to hate me all you want. Don't talk about me.
Mike
Keep
barely
it to
likes you.
yourself. Huh? I
I said
know.
Mike barely likes you.
I know. Mike sticks around because I pay him rent. So that's my thing. Like, don't bring me up. You guys see I mind my own business. I don't talk about nobody. I talk about what goes on. I don't talk about people. I don't need to talk about nobody. I don't need attention from nobody. I don't need to fucking start problems with nobody, because at the end of the day,
Or come around and see, because I know what this guy's problem is. And you know what I mean? I'm not going to get into it on here because that's not what I do. But this guy's got a particular problem. And what he doesn't understand is if he just stops being sensitive and understand that people don't think the way he thinks we think, just come hang out and go with the jokes. Everybody's a victim here. Everybody gets picked on. Everybody, we have fun with everybody's aspect of everybody. So there's no group over here that doesn't like you because of a specific thing about you. That's all in your head. So then you go around going Fabs this and Fabs that because you got something in your head.
What does this mean? What is this, something that I'm missing?
That I don't think anybody's missing anything. I think if you read between the lines,
I don't think I'm missing. I think
you know. I mean, come on. But this is what I don't like about people like that is they get this. They watch too much the television or something, and they start thinking that people have these things going on in their head, and they start seeing things that aren't there.
No,
and it's like just because I make a joke about this person, this aspect of this person, or sometimes I'm the joke. That's what we do. We're all just hanging out and having a good time. Nobody here is secretly a hateful, whatever the fuck you might think. You know what I mean?
Right. No,
stop,
and again,
stop.
And again, you can have your opinions. That's okay. Whatever you think that I did or said or may have said or whatever it is, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Don't talk about me. Don't hint at me. If you don't like me, there's no reason for you to be talking about me, mentioning me, hinting at me, or don't talk about this guy because that's not your place. You don't know me. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. Okay? So you don't know me. I don't know you. Okay? This is not the first time this has happened. I just never bothered to come back at you just because you're a joke. Okay? Again, I have nothing to say about you because I don't know you. So for you to hate me for whatever reason, that's okay. I don't need you to like me, but you're not going to talk about me, period. And nobody is. I don't care who you are. Do it privately. Privately, where it happens, leave it there. But you're not going to do it publicly, ever, because it'll always get back to me. I don't watch a single stream. I don't watch anybody's stream. I never have. Okay? Never.
It's annoying.
Everything gets back to me. Everything. Anytime somebody hits at something, every time somebody mentions my name, whether it's good or bad, okay? Whether it's good or bad, it'll always get back to me, period. So don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself, because whatever you think that I am or that I think or whatever, you're 1,000% wrong. It's just that simple. Again, I don't know what you think, but I can tell you whatever you're thinking is wrong. And I don't care that you believe me. I don't care that, I'm not looking for you to like me. I don't care. I don't know who you are, and I don't give a shit about you. But you're not going to disrespect me. You're not going to talk about me. You're not going to use my name as a joke, because you're the joke. If anybody's a joke here, it's you. It ain't me. So that's why you're not going to talk about me. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you think you are. You're not going to play with me. And that goes for anybody out there. It's that simple.
And I think a lot of people got misconceptions anyway. The whole you can come here, you can say what you want to say. As long as you're cool with people, you can be, you can be a little aggressive with the way you talk. It's all fine. We're just, as long as there's a certain amount of respect, but we all bust balls. We all have fun with each other. We don't give a shit what you look like, who you sleep with, what you want to do with your life. Nobody cares. Just be down, be cool. Don't be a dick about shit. And and you can disagree with Fabio, despite what a lot of people,
Absolutely.
Mike does all the time.
Exactly.
I hate him.
But I've literally seen people type that, like, we're allowed to disagree. It's like, yeah, of course, yes. This is America.
Did you guys notice that Mike said that and his expression on his face did not change one bit?
Oh, he's got that.
Like, that was from the soul. That came from the soul.
It came from my balls.
It came from Dean's nut.
Came from deep
Oh, we
inside.
got Rob in the house. Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. This is for you.
There's the shaker table, just like Yost was talking about.
Oh man, Iron Dude says that kid Nick never recorded. I don't know who that is. Who's Nick?
No, he's still out there doing his thing.
Oh, I don't know who that Nick is. I don't know Nick.
The
After
other
the
kid
last
you were arguing with.
Did you guys ever talk about Absolute Batman?
Absolute
In
Batman.
terms of what?
Weren't you guys like getting it all wrong?
Oh yeah, you wanna
Wait, what do you mean?
hit on
What
that.
are you talking about?
The new.
We were saying how
new-
that logo
new
looks
DC stuff.
stupid.
Oh yes. Let me
Yeah,
pull
we
it
can
up.
touch on that.
Yeah, absolutely, Michael. Good job.
Because other people out there might not know either. I certainly had no idea.
These guys were ripping it last week. I heard.
Yeah.
They didn't know what it was.
So this one you're talking about.
Let me tell you, it's getting a lot of there's a lot of hype around it. There's like they're trying to hype this up as the next big thing.
Well,
Like
the
in the
whole run
comics
you
you're
said,
talking about.
right?
The what?
The whole run you said, not just Batman, right?
Well, let me tell you, the Batman. I feel like the Batman's getting the most hype. Like I feel like the Batman is the one getting the most talk, the most everyone's I think liking or again I don't know if people are liking or again whether it's good or bad, it's getting talked about. So
Good news, Fabs. I'm 2 figures away from being a collector.
Congrats.
Unbelievable. This guy. Unbelievable. That's great.
That's another thing that got twisted and then is now a community meme. Is real collector for whatever, dude. Whatever.
Well, all I know is that I am a professional collector. That's all I am. Okay.
That you are.
It's like that you are.
Professional something.
Don't be mad at me, Mike, because you quit and now I'm taking over. Okay.
I'm not quitting. I'm just
So you're taking a break.
I'm curating my collection. That's all.
Oh my god.
Listen. You know
Less
exactly why.
is more, right?
Look, it's not even that. Look,
See, we can throw around stupid
I am
sayings
mad
too.
at Hot Toys should have been kept as a very high-end collectible, and I feel they watered down their own market. I feel they released too many figures during the that time period. And yeah, I got mad at Hot Toys. There's no question about it. And I stopped pre-ordering, right? I didn't stop collecting, but I stopped pre-ordering Hot Toys. So
yeah, that is true because you're still getting cases. Man, you got a case of
Right.
magic, guys.
right. So I mean, like if I like something or if I can grab something where I think I can trade it, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, no, it's true. No, it's and another thing too, it's very depressing, man, when you're buying something and especially Marvel, right? You're buying something and you know that in a couple months it's going to be $150. It's like, oh man, like what the hell? That is what kills me. Again, we're not buying for value. We're not buying to sell in the end. Obviously, hopefully that's the thing that we could, make that some money back, right? It's not my goal.
But the first 10 years of your collecting,
Yes.
it was not like that. That's
Right.
what makes
Correct.
it so hard. Is
Thank
that
you.
there was a golden era that we were in.
Yep. The value was there. The resale value was there. Used figures would double in value. Used. You didn't have to keep it sealed. You could use the figure, display the figure for months, sell it.
There's a good feeling about that. I mean, like I would say,
Absolutely.
when you collect something and it's worth more money and it's rare and more people want it. Come on, that's why I collect. I want things that other people don't have. I want rare things. I want expensive things. That's all part of it. It's all part of collecting. If everyone can get the figure, I don't want it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want it. I mean, really, that's not like what's the fun in that? We all have it. Okay, so wait, let's talk about it. Great. Have a show about it, and then we're going to be bored and over it.
No, that is true. Jay, what do you feel about that? There was a time where if you didn't pre-order, you were asked out and you had to pay double or triple on eBay or wherever you could find it. Then the community got to a point where they were like, oh, reissue. Everybody wanted a reissue for everything. Oh, why can't the community have it? Everybody deserves one, blah, blah, blah. That happened. And here we are. Now, nothing has value. I'm not going to say that's the reason why, but things are overproduced. And so how do you feel about that when it comes to your collection, your personal collection, and the future of it?
Well, course corrections will be made. They're in the process. That's why we're getting these little limited runs and stuff like that. They're trying to right the ship a little bit. But that was one of the selling points that for me when I got into this hobby, and what I told Old Monkey when he was seeing my stuff, and I said, you might want to get into this. You're going to like this. I said, and if you ever decide you got to get rid of them, you're going to make money on it. It's a win-win-win. Well, I didn't know the game back then, and I didn't realize that there was like this whole rush of COVID collectors that came in and inflated everything and all this. Like I was brand new to the scene, so I didn't see any of that coming. But that was my selling point in the beginning. I was like, I'm spending a lot of money on these things. It's a stupid way to spend your money, but I love them. And if I ever want to fucking get rid of them, cash, I can make money, not just make my money back, but I can make money.
Correct.
And then that changed quickly. And I was like, uh-oh.
Yep. Best feeling.
I was like, well, good thing I don't plan on selling any of these because I ain't worth shit now.
Right. No, seriously. No, it would be so painful. Listen, when Inner does its thing, it does its thing. Sometimes Sideshow Hot Toys can compete with the others like JD and Toys Era for competing panels. We have, let's see who else is in here. We got Maximum Flex. Welcome. Nice to see you.
You want to explain this, why we have this up?
What? The Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael, go ahead.
All right, so it's the DC's desperate, right? DC is flailing. They're doing really bad in the comic market. Marvel's killing them. Spider-Man's doing well, but the number one book out there is like Transformers and G.I. Joe right now. So like DC's third, believe it or not, which is crazy.
That's shocking.
Shocking, right? And if no one's reading that new Transformers book, go read it. It's fucking awesome. It's Image does it. Image, it's the third company, right? Image Comics, Skybound, whatever.
So explain what
this is called DC All In, basically. So if you guys are familiar with Marvel, did like an Ultimates universe. So it's basically what the Marvel, you could say the MCU was kind of based on, was the Ultimates line or the franchise. Basically, it's like a different version or a different universe of Marvel characters. So DC's basically doing their ultimate version of the Trinity, right? Of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And this Batman basically is the non-rich, no money, no Alfred.
Oh, so wait, it's a completely different Bruce Wayne, or not even Bruce Wayne?
I'm sure it's Bruce Wayne, but it's
he's not rich.
Different Bruce Wayne, right? No money, no Alfred.
Oh wow, so it's actually a more interesting story then.
But we'll see, right? Who knows what this guy does? But like that's why he's this big buff, monster Batman. Like, and again, his logo is an axe, so that logo I guess pops off or something like that, or it incorporates into this giant battle axe. So there's a bunch of Jim Lee did a pretty sick cover with the battle axe. Clayman just released a pretty awesome cover with the battle axe that looks pretty sweet. And I think this is Nick Dragotta is the guy who's doing the main covers.
And you said he walks like a bat, like with the cape over the front of his arms, and he's got
what those long things are. Those long, like you can see on his cape, right? The long like whatever whips or whatever. Like if you ever see like a bat walking, like a real bat walking on its wings, it looks like it's walking on stilts basically. So I think that's the kind of what they've gone for with these like. Whatever these are, these chains, whips, these extensions that come off his cape.
Albert, welcome. Iron just says the door. He was like the owner. Jim says when I got in, there was still the bell that whatever you spent on a figure could be recovered by selling it, maybe with a profit. Yep, that was That was a thing. It was a thing.
And they're playing. Let me tell you, Sideshow. I feel again, those guys, they're playing with the releases to try to maximize FOMO as much. So like again, waitlist is not waitlist, right? They're putting things waitlisted early so that it gets you guys to jump to order. And let me tell you, I've been suckered in. I jumped on those the Geonosis battle droids. Like they pulled those off the market basically, or like again, maybe they're batches, right? Maybe they're releasing them out in batches. But when I started to look for that Geonosis battle droid, couldn't find it on any of my normal websites. Was panicking, wasn't on Pop Culture, so I'm like, I gotta order this or I'm gonna lose out. I order it. I order my little batch of them, and then it's not that. You know what I mean? You can get them. It wasn't as rare. It happened with Peacemaker. You know what I mean? Peacemaker, though, when I finally, because again, guys, I'm not pre-ordering, right? So I'm waiting and kind of trying to time it to the very end. And then Peacemaker was like rare, and I started to notice him going away and gone. But then he's back again. You can get Peacemaker. He's not as sold out as.
Now, why do you think that's happening? I thought, the Peacemaker was gone. I haven't seen anything on Peacemaker. Obviously, you're constantly looking. Why do you think that's happening?
I think they're messing with it. I think Sideshow is like, here's a little, hold back. Here's a little, hold back. Let's see what the market does with this. Let's see how fast they eat it up. And they're playing with it's smart because because what you're doing, instead of getting that initial FOMO, you're stringing the FOMO along. It's brilliant. Is really what it is. But it's there because that's the strongest buying motivator. Let's be honest. It's right. The FOMO is the strong. It's yep. No question.
Yep. That is the one force that'll make you pay whatever it is for the item.
I've seen it firsthand live at 1 in the morning on Pop Culture right in front of my face when Fabs bought the She-Hulk in front of me. I couldn't believe it. But the power of FOMO, there's no stronger.
Let me tell you guys.
It's the force.
Let me tell you guys. I ordered that thing twice. That's how desperate I was.
He'll pay tax and shipping. Like Fabs is a guy. Like I will risk losing out on the figure if I had to pay tax and shipping.
See,
Fabs is the absolute opposite.
No, are you kidding me? Do you think that I'm going to miss out on a figure because of tax and shipping? Are you crazy?
That's the difference between us. I'm like, I am not going to pay more than I have to. That drives me crazy. If I paid $60, $70 more than what I could have had it for, oh no.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
2 in the morning, he's sweating. Did it go through? Did it go through? And he's like, I don't think it went through.
So he ordered. Wait, I'll give you that coupon. Chill out. Don't worry. No one's buying anything at 2 in the morning.
Literally.
And he ordered a second one right away because he was like, I don't think that worked. Now it's like, now you got 2.
I don't think that worked. Guys, I was sweating. I'm not even going to lie. I was sweating.
Just out of nowhere.
It was 2 in the morning. Who the hell was on the website but us retards?
You wanted to order it too.
He didn't get against me.
Yeah, but if you get 2 and there was 1 left, you're not going to give me 1.
No, I was telling. No, that's true.
Exactly. So I know if you got yourself your order, I have to worry about me. So I was like, man, come on. That's why I ordered 2 just in case.
He actually wrote me on Mantis. He's like, save me a Mantis. I gave him a price. He complained about it. I increased it.
Oh man. I said, because he said he's getting a case. So I said, Mike's getting a case. I said, maybe I'll get the second one from Mike so I could do the Christmas look for Mantis. So I said, save me. So I showed him a picture of mine that came in yesterday. And I said, save me a Mantis. And he goes, $5.99.
No problem. You didn't give it to him for like retail. Oh my God.
No. He said, I'm going to give you the exact prices because he gave me 2.
You're like the opposite of Cote.
He gave me a discount. No, see, $5.99. And then he said, just kidding, $6.99. So that's why I can't count on Mike to give me figures because I have to worry about myself. We are on our own in this community, guys. There's no friends in this community. We're all on our own.
It's a cutthroat hobby, guys. All right.
People backstab each other.
So we said this logo is retarded because you can't even tell what it is. It's just a big black blob. So then
I'm gonna pull up the picture.
Mike
knowing it's-
educates
look
us.
at pull up the Jim Lee cover and pull up the Clayman, Claymann. Those are the two covers I like. Because you guys know I'm in the original art, so I'll even tell you, like, there's talk that cover that we just looked at, right? The original art to this Dragoda cover.
Wait, is this DC, right?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
DC.
DC
You know,
Comics.
there's talk that it could be like 30 G's.
All right, tell me which is your Clayman thing.
Clayman is the
This one? No.
no. You gotta write Clayman Absolute Batman.
Oh, absolute.
It was like a thunder and lightning type of look or something, or it was nighttime.
This one?
No, that's
So
the
here-
that's the Jim Lee cover.
That's
Right. So guys, so this is the logo becomes this.
Right, you can see that clearly there.
Yeah, this is sick.
so
And then
now
what was the other one?
what I wanted to say about that is I still think it's freaking retarded because that axe would look
There's
just
all
as
three,
though
all three, because there's all three looks: Superman's new look and Wonder Woman's new look.
Oh, where? Am I?
Go up, right there. You see all three of them? There you go.
Oh wow, they look super different. Oh, she's got tattoos now.
She got tattoos.
That's-
Some kind of demon horse. Or
Oh
bug or whatever
no. I mean, like on her arm. Her arm has these like markings on it. It looks like tattoos.
she's mad at her father.
Mad at Dad.
Superman looks badass. So what's the story behind Superman?
You know what? I don't know.
You haven't heard anything yet?
I haven't actually heard a ton on Super. I know the artist is Rafa Sandoval. I think it is Rafa Sandoval. Sandoval. Yeah.
So
Rafa.
this Batman logo would have made a cool axe if it was shaped anything like a bat, just as well as it does by looking like a big stupid rectangle. So as much as I love the art of it and I like what they're doing, they still should fix that. It looks freaking stupid.
I don't know. It's like I mean, I guess it works with, like, again, if he's this big, giant, buff, steroided monster, you know what I mean, with no money and all these guys, he's just got to rely on his muscle. Like,
But didn't the Ben Affleck bat kind of have this kind of thing going on? It was big, it was broad, it had very small points. Like it kind of did the job. I mean, obviously you can't rip that off and bring it over into this world, but I don't know. I still think it's a terrible choice, even now that I know what it is. But at least now I know there's a reason why he did it.
right.
Yeah, you guys, I'm mutant playing Ario. Nothing wrong with Ario. Heard it from a friend who, right? That's all about this weekend.
For a new slice of DC, what is this? Oh wait, never mind.
That's under.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I did that too.
Wait, let me remove this.
Yeah, I love how they're calling it all in, right? So if this thing flops, like, who knows, right? We might not get Batman comics anymore after this.
Now, question for you: how does that affect the stuff that you collect, the prints and stuff? Is it something like interesting now for you that you're gonna look for?
I think it's going to be too expensive. There's so much hype around it. I'm not going to touch it. It's so much money. I spend a lot as it is. You know, I'm not going to spend 30, 40, 50 freaking grand. No way. And that's what hype does. Again, FOMO hype. If this is the next big thing, right? If this Batman is the next Dark Knight Returns, Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns, that's what people are baking into this price. Like that's what you get then in the original art world. Basically, they will try to FOMO you into the next big thing, and price it into that initial release. Because remember, there's one, right? You got one shot at one.
Well, that's what you said. People are gambling and paying exorbitant amounts to get these things in hopes that they're prospecting.
Yep, it's total right, because it's a first appearance too. You know, you're buying into the
Sure.
Which who knows if that cover even is the first appearance. Like, it's too early to even tell if that is going to truly be, because, you know, sometimes they put the appearance like in a free comic book day book or some bullshit like that. So yeah, it's total gamble, speculation into it just as well. Yeah,
It's crazy. I didn't even know this whole world was out there like that.
Let me tell you something. I learned it the first year I went to Comic-Con with him, 2022. I'll never forget it. I was like, what are we doing? He's like, oh, I got to go pick up my prints. I was like, what's a print?
You're like when you get arrested.
Oh yeah, he told me like everything. I was like, oh man, I was like, this is and then the pricing of these things. I was like, absolutely not, absolutely not. I was like, you're insane.
Using Hot Toys is up. Yeah, let me tell you, that world is up.
Man,
Mike's a collector.
It's softening. Like I feel like I see Hot Toys softening. I feel like I'm seeing the art world soften a little bit. So I feel like there's no question. I don't know what other stuff you guys collect. I don't know if you're starting to see a little softening out there as far as pricing, but I'm seeing it.
Fred, hello from Quebec. Shake that. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys.
Just so nobody makes the mistake and this turns into something that gets passed around because that account gets a lot of attention. Mike is not actually Fat Mafia's G-string.
Oh, shit.
He just typed that in there to be funny because of that letter Fob put up, but he's not actually account. So don't
I just noticed
make that mistake of going, because there's a lot of people that do not like that dude. So they're going to be like, I guarantee you they're going to be like screenshotting this. They're going to be like, we found the guy. This is the guy. It's like, no, it's not Mike.
Yeah. People will be lined up at your house, Mike.
Yeah.
Also, guys, we're going to do the wheel. We haven't done the wheel, I feel like, in a while. So let's do some figure wheel.
Hey, they shipped out my brown suit Hono Wolverine. Still not the blue one, which was the first one. That's weird, but whatever.
Oh, you didn't get the yellow one yet?
No.
Yeah, no, I don't even know where mine is. I need my
They're
yellow
so far
one.
behind.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I didn't even get my brown one yet. All
right, I got no imposter Joker, no stormtroopers with the backgrounds, no tons of stuff that's been out for a while that they're supposed to have.
Right, watch, you're gonna get bombarded then.
But I paid for it all, so I'm happy. I'm like, whenever it gets here, it gets here. Deadpool, Lady Deadpool, nothing. I got none of it.
All right, Joker J, this is you, Star Wars female.
Well, there's two.
Take that off the wheel. Take that off the wheel.
Yeah, I don't want to get that one.
Hold on.
How many versions of her we're going to look at?
Hold on.
Want me to do an unboxing?
Yeah, let's do that.
I got the Supreme Cobra Commander came today.
Oh hell yeah, do it.
I'll open it up right now. Let me go get it.
Oh hell yeah, do it.
It's still in the big bad toy store box downstairs. I gotta go get it.
I didn't even know. Oh, you're not ready. All right.
No, I'll go get it.
All right. Oh, that's fun. That's nice. I didn't know you had that. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's happening here? What is happening? I've been saving this my whole life.
Damn.
Darling.
Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you. Welcome. This for you. You made it. Oh my god, this guy hasn't been here. You know how long? Wait, I gotta play this out because this will probably never happen again. Hold on 1 second.
Darling.
Damn.
I'm gonna open Daredevil.
Oh, you're gonna love that thing.
Damn.
Darling.
We'll do a double unboxing.
Oh, welcome. Nice, you made it. Nice to see you here. Welcome. I've been creeping for the past hour. Sneaky. Unbelievable. You're one of the hate watchers, huh? Unbelievable. Unreal. I didn't expect that from you, P-Rock. Not from you. Anybody else but you, okay? Also, P-Rock, I was sent a clip of a stream you were on last night. And what did you say? Because I didn't hear you say nothing. Please tell us in the chat if you had any thoughts that you wanted to get out on that stream, because I heard nothing. I was like, I wonder what P-Rock thinks of this. And I was waiting for it to see like what you were going to say. and you weren't even invited on your stream. P-Rock, tell us what you wanted to tell us on the stream. I want to know if you had thoughts of your own that wanted to come out. You were too quiet. I was like, what's happening? What is happening? I was like, they're not. He said, dude, I spent more time on my phone.
Who's that, P-Rock?
P-Rock, yeah.
When are we going to do the smoke stream? When are we all going to do the smoke stream?
Well, P-Rock has to first break ties with. Imagine.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Whenever he's not ashamed of being dirty with me, okay? Whenever he's not ashamed of getting dirty, being here with the channel that doesn't really know anything, the channel that doesn't collect. I know he's with the big dogs. I know he's with the big professional collectors. I understand.
Can't you be his hall pass?
To be his hall pass. Oh man. Yes, P-Rock. Stop acting like you don't know this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Stop acting like you don't know. He said, "Who, me?" Oh man, this guy.
Oh snap.
Oh man.
Dale.
What does that mean anyway? You guys have been saying that forever. I don't know what that means.
Dale is like
arriba, like.
Well, no, because it could be different ways. Like dale could be like go, dale, go, right? And also be dale, like hit it, dale. So it could be. It depends how you say it, how you use it.
Sounds gay.
Sounds pitbull.
It sounds. Don't be racist on my stream, okay? All right, so we got a DP, guys, double unboxing. So we
one in
have
the pink, one in the stink.
Mike, what are you opening? Daredevil.
I got yellow Daredevil.
And you, Joker Joy?
Snake Supreme Cobra Commander. Is
that the pimp one? Yeah.
I got him in my cart. I'm waiting for my Destro before I ship him.
Oh, that's gonna be.
I got the other Cobra Commander the other day. I don't know. Did I show you guys that last week?
Men,
should I pull it down for a minute?
Let's hit that. Men, let's go. Women, let's hit that.
Is that the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pull him out. I want to see him.
All right, hold on. Let me get him real quick. He's dope, man. The proportions are great.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I saw somebody post that figure on the Sideshow Throne, and it looked really good.
The Sideshow. Oh, that.
Yeah, it definitely. I don't think it's definitely wasn't the Sideshow Chrome Dome.
And let me tell you something. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful pose right there. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks good. Like the dark, because I think that's way like darker blue than the Sideshow one.
It's lighter in hand than it is on screen. On screen, it's got kind of a purple tone to it. In hand, it's very blue. It's Cobra Commander blue. I mean, it's freaking. This guy's great.
No, that's a beautiful pose.
But look at the proportion. The head is the right size, even with the helmet.
Right.
Like he's good, man. I love these 3-0 Joes.
No, 3-0 is very good. And then we have wait till you open that figure, Mike. You're gonna be like, wow, this is actually really sexy.
Let me tell you, I've been buying a ton of Hot Toys lately. You'd be proud, really. I've been crazy. I ended up getting that black and gold, like my second.
How beautiful! Did you open it?
No, I haven't opened the black and gold yet.
Oh my god!
My wait list converted, so I got a second one of those. I told you I got that. Oh my god! What's the stupid one?
Mike, you have a question here.
No.
He said no.
We should make it though, right?
Yeah. See the pose. The pose.
They should have done this with the first one. The wired nunchucks. Why didn't they do that with the first figure?
Right. No, they are wired, but it's a thicker wire. This is a thicker wire.
Oh, you're right. Maybe this is like way better.
Yeah, this one I think it's a posable wire. The other one's not.
Right, it's like just I think you're right.
It's very thin. Wire. It's just a very thin wire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want Mike's hat. Oh.
You don't sell the Who Cares hat in the
no. That's what I was just gonna say, Gina. If you want one, I'm selling them.
I'll get
Let
you
me
the
know.
friend discount, babe.
Yeah. I'll give you the 1%. I'll give you the 1% off just because I know you.
I'll give you the
1% off just because I know you.
who cares
It'll
discount.
it'll double in price,
It'll double it.
not in
He
resale
probably
ability.
stinks, he said. P-Rock said probably stinks. How dare you, P-Rock? How dare you? This for you.
Is this good?
How dare you?
He said for that gay comment. Oh my god. Unreal.
I guess it doesn't matter. The eyes look off, but I guess it doesn't matter because he's always going to be wearing the glasses.
All right, I gotta.
Holy
Damn.
friggin'
Damn.
But that looks good right there.
shit.
Man, I'm gonna have to get a bust out one of my suits. All right,
How do you like it?
I like that.
1 to 10.
I mean, see, that's the thing. Like the head sculpt without the glasses is an 8, but then you put the glasses on it and it's a 10.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's
Yeah.
consistent with everything I've heard.
Yep. No, the head sculpt is very ugly without those glasses. With those glasses,
Yeah,
it's not
it's not as good as I thought it was gonna be.
No, it's
What
not.
do the kids say? Derpy. He looks derpy.
Yeah, he looks. His eyes are very, very big. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah,
it's
well,
blind.
again,
I mean,
yeah,
come
they
on.
just didn't give it much care because of the glasses, probably, right?
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Listen to you,
I-
ableist.
Huh?
Listen to you, ableist.
Hey, Bliss. Yeah,
Well,
they,
Someone who's
what?
soon to be among the unsighted.
Man, I thought this was gonna have way more yellow to it.
No, it's not even like a bright yellow. It's like a dull yellow.
No,
too.
it's not, man. It's actually a little. It's a little. I'm a little. I thought it was gonna be way more yellow.
What do you mean, like more yellow overall on the suit, or more
Yeah,
yellow
good.
bright?
I'm like I'm envisioning, like the origin suit. So I'm thinking the yellow or the gold's gonna pop, and it's definitely muted.
He said, "Not for nothing, but any blind person looks funny with no shades."
You know what? He's got a point.
Unbelievable. The Thor says Faz makes his merch with the tears of Jazzinc QC inspectors. Unbelievable.
You guys ever see Stevie Wonder catch that mic stand?
Yeah, how crazy is that?
You ever see that? All this time he's been playing us. He ain't blind for shit. He sees everything.
Yo, and remember when what's his name? I think it was Lady Gaga blew a kiss at him at a concert, and he started like, as soon as she did it, he knew that she did it, and he started waving at her like, what the hell's going on?
Because there's blind and then there's legally blind, which is
Right.
like what my grandmother was, and
Right,
it's like they can see enough to get around, but they can't make out fine details. So it's like, but it's a little less,
Dude,
we were kind of under the impression he couldn't see shit and he was this amazing, pianist. It's like, nah, he's cheating a little.
P-Rock, you remember that?
Everything's a lie. Everything's a lie.
P-Rock, you remember that song from How High when he wakes him up with the wake and bake, and he's like, do has.
That's Rammstein.
Yeah, right.
Rammstein.
Look, this is where I know you love everything, man. You love everything Hot Toys.
What have I been telling you for the past 3 years?
This is not that good.
That is a very good figure. Do you have the first one?
It's not. Yeah, of course I have the first one.
I don't
Of
know.
course.
I don't know if you collect. What do you mean?
Mike, it's clearly a 10 out of 10.
This is very like rookie.
Well, they added,
garbage.
Well, no. So the
he's
reason
wearing a
why,
Halloween costume, like
no. So the reason why it's baggy there is again because now they're changing the suits on these figures so they don't get ruined when you're bending the elbow. That's
Well,
what
it looks stupid.
Yeah, you don't have to like it, but that's the reason why.
This looks bad down here. How loose
Wait.
this is.
Wait.
You know who else does that he loves? So-So. So-So loves their baggy pants.
Well, they're doing it so they
This bugs me the most though. Like when I then do that and I see all that there.
Well,
I don't know.
don't forget you could adjust it. You could like slide it down. You
This
don't
looks
have
like
to
an 80s tracksuit, like those sweatsuits.
No way. No way.
If you were there, you know.
Guys,
Yeah,
you
right.
don't
If you were there, my dad used to wear one, the Maniac.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, see, this is why you can't trust Mike with his opinions because he's not really really aware of.
Wow, I could save you guys a ton of money, and then like this guy who's making you buy everything.
No,
I didn't buy them.
I don't tell people to buy nothing. I just tell them my opinion. But what you can do is be more what's the word? Become more knowledgeable about the product before you give them advice, you know?
Something
you don't
tells
like-
me you gave it a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
What did he give the Daredevil? I'm sure it was a 10.
I think
It was a 10.
I think it was a 10. The head sculpt was I think I gave it an 8, but the figure, the Daredevil figure a 10.
I'm disappointed. This yellow is definitely not what I thought it was. The silver on the costume sucks.
But did you expect what? More bright yellow or just more yellow overall?
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a brighter yellow.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
This is definitely a puke yellow.
It's a dull yellow. Yeah.
A very dull yellow. A very dull yellow.
So
it's like
I mean,
mustard,
right? It's like a
mustard,
weird,
like hot mustard from McDonald's yellow.
Yeah, not the yellow.
But
spicy brown.
The good thing is that you could get it repainted with that bright yellow, and it'll look beautiful.
I'm throwing it out.
He said, "I'm throwing it out." Now put it next to the. Hold on, Jay. Put it next to the original one and see which one you like better.
Put it next to the original Daredevil.
Yeah.
Is Mike looking? This is for him.
That's a classy piece, man. That is gorgeous. That whole chest the detail on that chest is beautiful.
Like
Same
that,
figure.
he's gonna look good in the throne. You need a throne.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Rudy. He was the one who gave me that.
Hey,
throne.
Rudy, Fabs, why don't you send Joker that throne since you got it for free? Why don't you do Joker a solid?
Yeah. Why don't you give me a salad?
Well, maybe because I don't have one. Maybe
you sold
maybe
it?
give me a link to where to get one. I'll get one.
No.
This thing is magnetic, but it's also there's bendy wire in here, so you can get it to sit a little better. I haven't had a chance to fuss with it yet, but he's pretty cool, man. Pretty happy.
Ernesto says ship it to me, Mike. So Mike, you got a buyer. Gray Papon yellow. Oh my
Gold
God.
weapons.
Oh wait. What'd you say? Chrome?
Gold.
Oh, gold.
Gold pistol. Gold.
Oh, plastic or?
He's all in in a thing.
Yeah, it's plastic. It's 3-0. They're not giving you.
No, they give you die-cast Transformers.
Yeah, but not like in this little thing. They ain't gonna that would be the only thing that would be die cast in the whole kit.
Right.
Oh my God, the original Daredevil is so much better.
What do you mean? That suit is that the figure is super tiny.
So much better.
See, guys, this is why you can't trust Mike. Show him, put him up, Mike.
Unbelievable, man.
So you know what I did? I put the head sculpt of the yellow one on the red one.
So the red's got that shiny eye. You know what I mean?
Yes,
it's got that glossy red eye, and of course the
yes.
battle damage and the teeth really make that head sculpt amazing.
That's exactly how I have mine too. Believe it or not. So what? You don't like the dark eyes?
I like hot mustard. This suit is so much better. And then again,
better in what sense? What about it do you like better? The color?
The tailoring of it, the feel of that suit is so much like that's cheap, man. Like that. This is cheap. What they did here. Look okay here. See these arms? Let me see if I can get close here.
The yellow is padded because it's a bigger figure.
Okay,
so that's why they look puffy.
that arm right there is all one piece, right? It's one solid piece of plastic, basically.
Okay.
Even though there's different patterns on it, it's one solid piece of plastic.
Right.
Whereas this arm is not. The stitching ends here. And then this is a whole new
piece of material,
rubber piece, which I would imagine that's harder to do on this thing than that.
So that's what makes it better to you, like that part of the suit.
Yeah, it looks better. It looks like Like,
Well, I
this
do agree
looks
with
like,
you.
This looks real. This looks like a Halloween costume.
No, I do agree with you on the biceps.
like,
That
printed
material
like
on the
this-
biceps
this-
was kind of cheap.
Yeah, this silver part should have like been like its own separate like stitching pattern. Instead, it's printed
Right.
on this.
Right.
It makes it look like a costume. It makes it
That's
look like a Halloween costume.
That's the easy way out.
Essentially, it's what it is, right?
Where like that's all like different textures in there. You know what I mean? Like from that black that's here in the middle to the
I see what
red,
you're
it's
saying.
different levels of texture. I'm like, I
So-
can feel.
So yes, so what they did was they were more detailed with the original one than they were with the new one. Yes, absolutely. They spent more time on that suit than they did the
There's
new one.
no question you had to have
Yes.
spent more time on this suit than this
Yes.
one.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
you know, all
And
they needed to do, like if they would have gave me this detail with that silver down the arm instead of how they did it, this is cheaping out.
yes,
You're charging
absolutely.
me more money and you're doing less tailoring work on this figure.
Yeah. But I could tell you this is happening to the
And
figures
you
that
wonder
come
why
from-
I'm pissed off at Hot Toys and why I'm slowing down. Like
No.
come on.
I agree with you. That figure, I love the figure. I gave it a 10. I'm pretty sure. But I am going to agree with you. I didn't mind the baggy elbows and the baggy pants because I know why they're doing that. They're doing that on purpose. That's not the only figure that happened with.
Right.
Another thing, what you're pointing out, also very true. The way that they made the red suit was more labor intensive than the new suit. I can tell you that because he's 100% correct. You see the stitching of where the pieces, the different materials meet, right? And what happened with the yellow, it's just the material, the fabric is already pre-printed with those lines.
Right,
So
right.
he's
You can't
100%
even see it, but then
correct.
You can see you can see that fabric and line behind it there, right there.
Right.
It's very. That's come on, Hot Toys. Like you're gonna start. Like you're not staying with the quality that brought you to where you are. And I know no one's catching it because how many people have been in it as long as we have. But
Right.
you're fooling people. Like you're.
And another thing too that happens in the community, people obviously, the people that have been around, let's say for when the original Daredevil came out, right? And they had it. By now, I can guarantee you a lot of them sold it, to buy whatever the next cool figure was, and they can't even know the difference because they don't even own the figure anymore. Which is very, that happens all the time in the community.
And that would be horrible because there's no question this is the better figures. There's no question. There's no question.
How do
It makes me wonder.
P-Rock says, how does each taste? Lick them.
One tastes like a burnt hot dog.
The red is his second costume, so it's improved.
Here's the thing now. Do you wonder, like, is there an A, B, and C team with these things? Like, did they? Okay, so here's what I can envision happening.
Yes.
I can see them getting the license for the Daredevil, knowing it's not that big. I can see them see pre-orders coming in slow after they showed the proto figure. And so then they say, we're going to sell less units of these. We'll invest less money, but we keep the dollar amount the same. So we're still making the equivalency of the same amount of profit as we were if we were to sell twice as many.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're definitely doing an A, B, and C team. I think there's less quality.
Because not every figure is treated like that. Some figures really get the quality treatment all the way around.
Oh, of course. No, absolutely. I've been saying that some of the
It looks
suits
great.
feel cheaper than other suits.
You know what I mean? Like I love that.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's how it sits in my display.
That's sick, Mike. I like it.
Yeah.
That's a bummer though. You know what I mean? Like I was really had high hopes for that yellow suit, man.
P-Rock says a lot of people are blind when it comes to Hot Toys. They buy anything they make with no complaints. I know that sounds familiar, but I'm not going to take that personally. Okay. I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen and we're going to continue.
Who said that? Fast G Mafia?
No, that was P-Rock.
Oh.
The Thor says, great Cobra Commander J. Mike, send back that test fig back.
Look,
good night,
too.
my friend. Thank you for being here. Have a nice weekend. I'll see
I
you
can
later.
even tell, they didn't continue the leather. I mean, there's they can.
Orko.
It's the same suit. It's the same vest as the other one. It's just they continue whatever this leather was on this vest. It went down the arm.
Yeah. Yep. No, they definitely stitched the suit differently. It's a different suit. That Orko is beautiful, by the way.
Mondo's killing it with these things, man. And I don't collect He-Man because He-Man's kind of like, it's hard enough to collect these things without people wanting to make fun of you, but He-Man's just a little too corny. But I couldn't resist this, dude. I mean, look at that. Look at that.
No, that's
He's so cool.
That's sexy. That's a nice figure.
Yeah.
Who makes his
And
Mondo, right?
He's got feet under there too. He's got legs under here.
Oh, that's actual material too. I thought it was like a plastic, like.
Look, he's got legs.
Oh wow.
They give you a bunch of head. Look, here's his other head, his normal head. Can you see the eyes?
Yeah.
The eyes? Yeah.
You see the eyeball. The other ones don't have it.
Yeah. He's sick though.
That's sick. Yeah, no, that's a beautiful figure. How much was that?
I think it was retailing at like $230. I got it on eBay for $195 on a bid. I don't know how. I expected it to show up broken or something screwed up. Because how did I get it cheaper than resale or retail?
Oh no, it happens. It happens. You believe me. You'll luck out. I have lucked out on and I told you guys this multiple times. The Hydra Stomper with Steve Rogers. That was like 500 and change from Sideshow with tax and shipping. I got it for I think 400 on eBay, and I was like, I thought it was broken. I thought, nope, it was perfect. I was like, oh my god, I saved so much money.
Well, this guy just came out, so I know there's no reason. Like everywhere else, they're selling $300-400. So I saw it had like 4 hours left, and it was at like $160, and I was like, this thing's gonna jump up in the last couple seconds. They're gonna shill bid it up. They're gonna do something. They're gonna have their friends come in and bid. Something's gonna happen. And I watched it right down to the wire, and it didn't. So I was like, this thing's reselling or retail $230, $240. So I bid $250. And apparently everybody else was real low because they gave it to me for $195. So I was like, well, shit. Like,
yeah,
how the hell did they screw that one up? It was for me. I mean, it was, to my advantage, but somebody made a mistake,
Michael, where are you at now?
I'm gonna put the other head sculpt on.
Yeah, maybe I'll give it a 10.
Is there another? Do I just put that?
No, that's it. Yeah.
You know what, let me not do this.
See, yeah, don't break the fucking glasses. T-Rex says, I love Mondo and collect them, mostly the Batman animated series. Yeah, those are nice.
Yep.
But lately Mondo has been overcharging on their figures, $250 not. Yeah, yo, it's crazy. I mean, here's the thing though. They give you a lot of stuff for every figure, okay? They give you a bunch of different heads, a bunch of different looks, a bunch of different accessories. So the fact that they're plastic like they are and they look like 80s toys is what makes them special. And what makes them, what I think justifies that price is the fact that you get the amount of accessories that you do get with it.
They did give me a ton of shit with this.
No,
you get
that's what I'm saying.
Three different versions of Orko. You get the girlfriend.
Correct.
You get these other things I don't even remember from the cartoons. Must have happened after I grew out of it.
No, absolutely.
Is there a neck piece for this Daredevil or no?
No. It just goes right in.
You're kidding me. So then I get this giant neck gets to be.
Yeah, that's how it is. There's no neck piece.
This giant neck.
Well, look it.
Yeah.
Look at that neck.
Well, yeah. Do what I did. Put the head on the red one.
Neck.
He said neck.
It looks really weird. It does look really weird. What's up?
What's up with that? Like there should be like at least a little something. Like, give me a little mustard yellow. Give me some silver bullshit.
It's not an Iron Man neck to be covered. You know what I mean?
Why would he ever be dressed like that? Why would he be in all of the costume but still wearing the fake sunglasses because he can't see anyway? Like that doesn't even make sense.
They're cheaping out, man. They're cheaping out on these figures, and they're charging more, and that is horse shit.
TK592 said, "Is that Daredevil a test batch or first batch?"
No, look, I get it. I mean, buy it right when it's just standing there. It looks, again, I get it. It's going to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. I just wish this cost me $220. I mean, I'd be okay. What did this cost me? Yeah, but then again, I did get it from Pop Culture, so I'm sure I did pay close to $220.
Yeah, it was two and change. I got mine. Where did I get mine from? I think I got mine from Toys for Kiddos. Shout out to toysforkiddos.com. Don't forget to use coupon code FabsFigures, guys. Put a scarf on him, Gina said.
Yeah.
Put a scarf on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rocket
I
comes
don't
with
comb
two.
my figures hair. I don't do artisan like these guys over here.
Wait, Michael, but if you own Rocket, he comes with two scarves, one plastic, one sculpted, and one material. You could use one of those.
Which one? Which
The end game, the last one.
the blue one? The blue suit one?
Yes, the last one. Yep, that one.
All right, then I guess I got that somewhere in a drawer.
Yeah, he comes with a what do you call it? It comes with a sculpted scarf and then a material scarf that's wired.
Honestly, I don't even like how that looks. So like, I'm gonna have to I want to do a suit.
Iron Dude says Mike is right. Hot Toys is dead. Imagine.
They're not dead, but let me tell you something. They're not Fabs. This is what's allowing, again, companies like Inart to even challenge them. Like there should be even no challengers, and
that's why they're king.
They're not king anymore.
The challengers.
I mean, I guess you can say they are because who else is really doing it to the volume that they're doing it? But
he needs a turtleneck.
I'm pissed off at them.
Still cheaper than what I paid, Mike.
It's bad that it took them to be instigated to start giving us innovation, and then once they gave us innovation, they raised prices anyway. So it's like, well, at what point did we really make out? We didn't.
Right. Rob says Hot Toys is greater than Inart. I don't know, my friend. I don't know if I could agree with that.
Daniel will disagree.
Exactly. I think there's a lot of.
You know what's bugging me on this sculpt?
All of it.
Besides all of it, you probably can't even see it.
What? The neck? Different tone?
The teeth.
It's got teeth?
You're right. There's a little bit of teeth there. Like, what's he doing?
Better than no teeth.
Give me no teeth.
It's like that Robert Downey Jr. cigar.
It's that weird. Yeah, the mouth is just open just enough to show me the bottom level of teeth.
All right, here you go. You said no teeth. Give me no teeth. There you go.
Look at that.
No
guy.
teeth is up. I can't believe you think that thing looks good, man.
I'm telling you, you're gonna see. It's gonna sell out. Okay, it's gonna sell out, and you're gonna be like, "Hey, can I borrow that one for some pictures?" Wait. Remember this conversation, guys.
I mean, did you drink some bleach or something? Like what?
Oh my god!
I mean, that is a bad head sculpt, brother.
No, the head sculpt wasn't great. I said that. I gave that an 8 with the glasses is a 10. And then I gave the figure a 10 because I think it's a great figure. I think it's a sexy figure. The articulation is nice and smooth. The suit is a little cheap. Yes, I think I did mention that too. But I love the figure. I love the figure. I love the size of the figure, the scale of the figure. It's slightly bigger than the maroon one, than the first one. Overall, it's a bulkier figure. I love it.
You think that this Daredevil's bulkier?
100%. Look at it. Just look at the arms alone that you were comparing. The arms are puffier on the new one because it's a slightly different scale. That's why the head looks also. If you put the head of both together, even the head is bigger on the yellow one than the red one because it's a different scale.
The neck on head sculpts always remind me of like in the 80s, they had these things that you put on your thumbs that were like these little stupid rubber monsters, and they fit on your fingers. People had them
well, look at that neck. Look at that neck right there. Like, why isn't that like piece, right? Like when he's hooded.
Yeah.
That neck is there. So like you can see kind of where he would take it off, right? Like this is helmet. Would you agree, right? This is helmet.
Yes.
And this is the cloth thing that he would just pull down.
Yes.
So should be like a hood behind his head.
So that would
be like a Captain America, like a Captain America thing.
Yeah, so if Hot Toys is all about the realism and doing it perfect,
accuracy,
you missed it.
Accuracy.
Yeah, they were not accurate on this one. They
Iron Dude says my grandma has no teeth, and P-Rock says send me her location. Oh my God, P-Rock.
He be doing the Patrick Bateman,
P-Rock is a savage.
With the sunglasses on and posing for pictures.
P-Rock will be now known as El Que No Perdona.
And he's saying it does have a yellow piece.
I don't even know what that means, but I know it's bad.
P-Rock, you heard me? You're now known as El que no perdona. El que no perdona a nadie. Oh, man, that's great. So, yeah, Michael, I'm
He
telling
said
you.
there's a yellow piece on the neck. Are you missing a piece?
There's no yellow
Oh,
piece.
there's no yellow. The neck is exposed. It's fine.
There's
He just
definitely no
doesn't-
yellow piece.
He just doesn't like it because it's a thick neck. That's what she said.
Ernesto busting your balls.
I'll be that. He said I'll be that.
What year did that first Daredevil come out?
Daredevil 2014, 2015, 2016.
Let me tell you, I
Check the bottom of the feet of the red one. See if it tells you. Because they usually, it used to say they stopped doing it on every figure, but he said, "I'll be el que no perdona a nadie." Imagine.
No, that's the thing. They should make those.
yeah,
little,
2017.
Oh, there you
make
go.
sculpts finger puppets.
You know, I was about to say, when I feel like I'm noticing that quality jump again. The pandemic. 18-19, the figures that were 18-19 to what we got from 20 on, it's a little different, man.
You think so?
I'm starting to really think so.
Pierre, you know how to say something that no one will argue with. Oh my god. You know how to say something no one will argue with.
I mean, I guess I get the looseness with the posing of it. I guess.
I'm telling you, the reason why the suits are baggier now is to avoid, having that wrinkling, that permanent wrinkling that ruins the suit.
I absolutely believe that too because I've seen it. I've seen
no. It's 100% the reason why. I understand that, Mike.
So I guess question, right? Then would you rather have an all leather arm that's like very nice and detailed, or would you rather have this jumpsuit that lets me, move his arm in every which way and form?
I'd rather sacrifice the posability.
Right.
And
all my guys are
to pose.
museum pose, so I'd rather the detail.
No, but I'd love to pose, but I'd rather sacrifice it and have a higher end product.
Right.
Like I can't get Spider-Man poses out of my Spider-Man without sacrificing the suit permanently.
I'm pissed at this. I'm really mad at this undersuit. I'm pissed off.
So a lot of them have to be like in lesser versions of themselves because I want them to look good for years, So I stretch them a little bit, but I'm not going to go too crazy,
Where did we get this undersuit before, Fabs? Where did we get this undersuit on Daredevil before? Like I don't even I can't even think of a hot toy where we've had something like this.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think so.
I hate it.
I swear Fabs is on this. He's trying to get a cut from the Tony Stank promo to make up for that 89 loss. Well, I didn't have an 89 loss. I had a 66 loss. Not an 89. I didn't order an 89. I would never order.
Like
Thinks you're-
Flash doesn't have it. What the?
Yeah, no, I don't think we've ever got that type of suit before in any figure. But but that suit, you're 100% right with that. It's just I think it's a sexy figure. As soon as I took it out of the box, I was like, wow, this is like it hits you. Like you're like, man, this is awesome.
Again, you're probably not going to notice it too much when it's on the shelf, 3 feet away from you. But
it's not. Believe me, it's not going to be a problem. It's going to be really, really nice.
Mike, I can promise you when I come over and I look at your collection, I will not notice that figure at all.
I hear you. He's going to be behind 9 other figures. So don't
Michael, what about body swapping it if you don't like it?
How would you body swap this thing?
Ask Luch.
Well, the reason I'm asking
that is like you want to talk about some task that would infuriate me and make me quit collecting hot toys? It would be asking me to body swap this Daredevil.
Well, the reason I ask is because if you don't like the bagginess of it, he could get you a Fison body that'll be, nice and snug, and it'll be still flexible because that's the whole point of the.
I mean, the thing is
bigger boobs.
Right. That's his favorite
how
part.
would you get,
Then the zipper won't go back up, and you'll just have.
I mean, the same cheap silver goes down the back of the leg too. So. Yep.
No, you're 100% right with that suit. It's not the same quality, but again, that to me does not make the figure crap. Like I said, the figure to me, I was like, oh my God, this is beautiful. And like I told you, I put the head sculpt from the yellow one on the red one, and I have the yellow one with the helmet on. And they look great. Oh, Fab, all this is so crazy. Yike.
Yeah.
Yikes.
There you go.
Yikes.
Ling Ling. I like Ling Ling.
All right, so Joker J, tell us what's coming from Sideshow. What are you expecting? Did you ever receive your order from KG Hobby?
Yes. So KG Hobby is kind of like I don't know. I was thinking about that earlier. It's funny because you were like you had your experiences with Jazz, so now you're kind of off of their tit. KG Hobby was like that with me, except KG Hobby didn't actually send me damaged things. They just took so damn long. Like they fulfilled their end of the bargain, but had I read the fine print or, known that they get their stuff, even though they're in China, they get their stuff 7 months after everybody else, I would have never purchased the stupid friggin' thing.
Right.
So they did fine by me. They eventually got me my Thor that I told you I sent the head flying across the kitchen as soon as I opened it up and busted the head. But I super glued it back together like a peasant.
Wait, which store is this? The Love and Thunder?
The Love and Thunder one.
What broke on it?
I got him just because I'm not a huge fan of gold. So I was like, I don't like the color scheme that much. But I was like, I really love the helmet. I want a Thor with a helmet like that.
Yep.
So I went through KG Hobby because I already had credit with them for something else that never came in. So this is like a 3-year wait for a figure. And I finally get something from them months and months and months after the store's been out everywhere and is being discounted everywhere. They finally send it to me, and it's a magnetic head.
Right.
So I put the head on to look at it, all excited, and then I go to take the hands off, and you know how that is. You get that all of a sudden you're like, hurt.
Yep.
And the head goes flying across the kitchen.
Yeah. Oh,
3 o'clock in the morning, smashes against the stove. I was like, oh,
wait,
my
the helmet broke?
Yeah. So the back wings, it's got wings on the front, and then it's got the ones back here.
Yep.
One of the ones back here snapped right off, but it snapped clean, and I super glued it back on. It's behind.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best when they break clean, like where they were previously glued. That's the best part.
What I was like, once I heard that thing hit the floor, and then I heard that break, I was just like, oh,
yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
Like, do I want to look? So anyway, so we were talking about that Mr. Ice. Mr. Freeze. I love the look of that guy. So Rudy was like, hey man, I found him on KG Hobby. And I go, yeah, but I go, I'm not ordering from them anymore. I go, God bless them. I go, they could have Jesus Christ on a popsicle stick. I'm not getting it. You know what I mean? Like, no.
You know what's funny? I've ordered from KG Hobby recently, actually, and I didn't have a problem. I don't feel like I waited like too long.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna play like talk bad about them. I just don't like how long it took for me to get the stupid figure, so I don't want to deal with them. Just like Spec Fiction, they did me good, but they take forever. So no more.
Question for you, specifically about KG Hobby.
Yeah.
Every bad experience you've had with them, was it when you were buying Hot Toys and only Hot Toys? Yeah, right.
Yeah, I ordered well, it wasn't Hot Toys. I ordered a 1/6 scale figure that never came in because the company never made a third run.
Oh, okay.
Like they said they were gone.
All right. So what other issue did you have?
Their long wait time. That Thor came out, and I figured because they're in China, so I said, move my money over to that Thor and just ship that to me. Even though it was a pre-order, it was coming out. So I said, any day now, he'll be shipping it.
Right.
6 months later, and then when I texted the guy, he didn't get back to me right away, which he apologized for. It took him a couple of days. Cool, no problem. But then he said, yeah, no, per our print, we say we could get like 10 weeks after it's released, we could get it. And I went and read their thing, and it does say that, but who the hell sees that? Who's reading the friggin' agreement thing before they order to that much of a detail?
Look at this.
But I was like,
quality really quick. You know the cardboard that goes on top of the box? Look at that. Look at that.
What?
Look at that. That's not a clean line right there.
What?
Look
What
how
is that?
sloppy of a cut that is. That's right. Hot Toys is going
That's right.
downhill.
He said, that's right. They didn't cut the
Oh.
box properly.
This is the cardboard that's on top of the box to protect it.
I thought it was a backdrop or something. You were showing us the back of it. I'm like,
That
what
is
is it?
that's like some guy cut that in the factory.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Where was it supposed to be cut? He said unacceptable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'm telling you, Hot Toys is they're there's a problem.
So we have a question from Renda Creator. It says, do you think Born Again will be the definitive Daredevil? So here we have what was shown on the trailer, right? So it looks like you're saying this is going to be the suit, most likely will be, because he's always red, right? We got the net suit, which we already got as a figure. We haven't gotten this one. We got the yellow one. We haven't gotten the white one. We haven't gotten the Shadowland. We got the Shadowland, I believe, from Sideshow years ago, which was for back then, it was, it's crap now. The type of material used for the suit, I believe, was crappy as well. But Sideshow did make it. Hot Toys, I believe, where we, depending on how the show does, we may get all of them. I would love, obviously, all three, right? And I have a feeling that if the show does well, we're going to get those variants. We're going to get them, as maybe limited exclusives. Who knows? And hopefully, Wilson Fisk as the villain, right? The Kingpin. So that's what I'm excited for. That's what I hope for. But I have a feeling that this is going to be the main suit.
You know what kills me with these guys, though, with the Daredevil thing, is that this Daredevil reminds me of like when Fox was doing the X-Men movies. They're like, we can't commit to them looking like superheroes because nobody will buy that. So we got to screw with these costumes and make them look more grounded in real life stuff. So they still don't give me a Daredevil that looks like the comic books. To me, it just looks like a guy in red leather again. And there's too many panel lines and there's too many like padding things going on and all this shit.
So
it's
you like the Ben Affleck one?
I want a streamlined. He should look like he's wearing a suit like Spider-Man. It's real tight. There's a belt. There's some boots, and that's it. Not all these panel lines, red leather padding, all that.
So the Ben Affleck Daredevil you like? Because he didn't have.
I never saw that one, so I don't know if that was comic accurate.
Actually, let me pull it up. I'll pull it up. It's actually
show me.
Like, I want the panel lines. I want that sculpt broken up with lines. I just don't want it printed lines. Like I like when they take the leather and they carve out little patches of leather and they break the sculpt up like physically with leather pieces rather than just a fabric that has it's printed, right? It's like a screened on, pre-screen printed.
Yes, this is what I want to see. I want the big DD on the front. I want like a yes.
And look, even this is like a mask, not a helmet. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'd like to see a version of this, and then it would be interesting. But until I see that, I'm out on this character completely.
But not pajama suit. You're not talking pajama suit. Like you would still want that red leather, right?
Well, yeah, I want it to look.
Well, this is leather,
like Spider-Man nowadays that you get. It doesn't look like pajamas.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Rudy, welcome, my friend. Nice to see you.
The Mondo they live.
He says, what did I say? You guys talk about the big story of the week, the Mondo they live, nada.
You know what? I did see that figure, and I said that could be used to make a Rowdy Piper figure.
Yeah.
Which one?
But too late. I sold my Hogan.
I like the Ben Daredevil movie. Yeah, I liked it too, believe it or not. I mean, compared to anything else now, it's like, oh, that was horrible. But I liked it back then. I thought it was a fun storyline. And obviously when he was in the suit were my favorite parts of the movie. So I enjoyed it. I love the Mesco yellow suit. I didn't even see it. The Mesco yellow suit. Did you Mike? Because you like Mesco? The yellow suit, the Daredevil yellow?
Yeah, I got, for some reason I have those right here. So the Mesco.
Yes, Electra. That's Mesco?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's the one he's talking about? How do you like that? How's that suit? Better than Hot Toys, right?
No, you can't say that's better than. I mean,
but
they
is that
did use.
Material? Is that plastic?
No, they did use real leather there.
Oh, okay.
But then that's like a, that's a very thin fabric, and then you got.
Like, is that like sock suit under that thing?
It is. It is.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's nice. See, that's cool.
So I'm saying, give us that.
But that's leather. Yeah, that's leather too. That's a very leathery.
Yeah, and
Sure,
even
but it doesn't look like a guy in that went down to the mall and got some leather and painted it red.
went down to the mall. Yeah, see, no, I would love this OG look of Daredevil because I feel like it's the most iconic, right? The most normal, the most.
I got a quarter scale, and he looks almost like a dominatrix. He's got so many buckles and weird shit on him, but he's dope.
Yep.
Hold on, let me get him. Give me 2 seconds.
Go ahead.
Sideshow did a black suit Daredevil, didn't they? They did like a Shadowland version.
Who? Sideshow. Yeah, I just said that.
Didn't they?
Yeah, I said that. They did it years ago. Yep. They did the regular version. They did that Shadowland version.
They did do a regular version. You're right.
Yeah. They did both. I just never bought either one, but they did both, and I'm glad I didn't because right now there would be complete crap. Pierre says Mesco material is better than Hot Toys in my opinion. They could be posed in dynamic poses with no damage. Oh, I didn't know that. I've never owned a. Hold on, I never owned a Mesco.
Peasant.
That's beautiful. That's sexy. That I like the muscularity on it.
Yeah, look at how they painted around the muscles, so it really defines like the striation.
What? Wait,
is that big Hasbro Legend?
This is a quarter scale. It's NECA quarter scale.
Huge.
Yeah, it's gigantic. It's like 16 inches tall or whatever.
That's what she said. But that's really nice.
Yeah, he's sick. This is what I want to see on film.
Right. Oh wow, that's crazy, man. Crazy. Get the Sideshow collectible Shadowlands version limited run 400. Yeah. Yep. They're definitely redoing all this stuff, guys. I have a feeling. And like I said, Hot Toys, depending on how the show does, we will get these different suits. The white one, because they already have that Moon Knight material, right? So they could easily just transfer that to Daredevil. And the yellow one is done. The Netflix one is done. So believe me, they'll be able to do it. They'll be able to do it. We got Barry in the house. Welcome, my friend. Michael Clark Duncan Kingpin was beast in there. Yeah, I mean, he was great, but I didn't like him in that movie as the Kingpin. Why? I don't know. I don't know what it was about him as the Kingpin, but I didn't feel like, when you go from watching the Saturday morning cartoon, the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon, right? And you see Wilson Fisk as a cartoon, right? Big, massive, guy. And then, obviously you're not going to transfer the same, it's not going to translate to live TV or a movie the same way. And obviously they changed the character from a white character to a black character, which obviously that's not what makes the difference. But I don't know if it was his voice. I don't know, because remember that Wilson Fisk on the cartoon speaks a certain way, and obviously the actor does not speak that way. So I don't know if maybe I was so used to the cartoon that threw me off. I don't know. But I nothing against Michael Clark Duncan at all, because I love him as an actor. But it was just that I don't know if it was that role for him. I didn't like that at all. But again, I loved the movie a lot when it came out. So many great points tonight. Yike.
You guys don't
Yike.
Don't what? Just looking for a reason to get yike.
You guys saran wrap your boxes?
Who?
I know you throw your boxes out.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. I just crush them down so you don't. They fold up.
He's like, I know you throw away your boxes.
Look at that. Look at that pro.
Wait, so what? So
look at that pro label right there.
Question for you: are these opened or are these sealed?
No, these are closed now.
No, but I'm saying the figures out of them.
Figures here.
Right. Okay.
But I saran wrap the box just to protect the box.
To protect the hands that are inside.
Look I'm a member of Hot Toy Shipper Boxes. Okay, I'm a member of that Facebook group.
Oh, are you? I think I was.
I'm the founding father of that Facebook group. Okay.
Yeah, no, I remember the group, and I think I was in there one time, and I was like, "What's the point of this?"
And we
Goodbye.
kicked you out. I remember.
No, I left. Nobody kicked me out. You know who's the only group that kicked me out? I'm gonna tell you right now.
1/6. What's his name?
OSR.
OSR.
OSR was the only group again.
Booted Fabs like a 50-yard punt.
They kicked out so many people for no reason whatsoever. I'm not the only one. I will never be the only one. The moment you disagreed with these people, the moderators, you were gone, and that's what happened. And it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I'm still a member there.
Like Jack Black and
I wonder if I'm still
Anchorman.
a member there. Why?
Like Jack Black and Anchorman with that dog
Right. Oh my God.
on the bridge.
Yeah.
Gina says, "Oh my God, you must have a ton of storage space to keep those boxes like that." Yeah, he does. He has a storage unit.
That he paid for. Ton.
Two.
Yeah,
two storage units. There you go. This is what happens when you're rich, guys.
This is why I crush my boxes and
Let me
they
tell you
all.
something. I'm so mad about it though. I remember when I pay that bill every month. It reminds me how much I believe me. I gotta. You wonder why
weren't we supposed to do that this summer, and you like never did it?
Yeah, I never did it, and because the one place that I was gonna move to that had the cheaper rent. I've yet to find a unit. Like I check probably every month, and there's never a unit.
Oh, I got you.
Large enough for me to like save, you know.
Oh yeah, I got you. All right,
Save
guys.
save that money and build an addition onto the house. that's where it'll be.
That is true. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, I keep telling him I'm ready I'm paying the rent for the Fabs retail store. Okay, I'm already paying the rent, so I'm ready.
Let me tell you something. If it was still that era, during that era right now, where I was getting multiples and there was money still being made and it was holding value, at this moment right now, you better believe I would have said, Mike, let's open up a store immediately.
I would move my collection would be the shop inventory. I would move everything out. I would.
Yeah,
just,
no, I
just
definitely
to have it for like visual inspection.
Exactly, right, for sure. Yeah, no, I would have definitely done that.
And for anybody that doesn't understand, if you take your Hot Toys boxes apart, except for the DXs, the ones that are like, if the box is made to stay in a square, most Hot Toys boxes, they got little tabs inside. And if you open those tabs, these things fold out like origami, and you can fit everything flat and you can keep them all you just can't keep the clamshell. That's it. You can keep everything else. You just can't keep the clamshell.
I just look at it as if you it's all or nothing. If you get rid of the clamshell, you might as well get rid of the box.
I know, but the way I look at it is, if I get desperate enough that I have to sell, I'm going to be desperate enough to take low bid offers anyway. And if I give you everything except the figure is actually in the black molded styrofoam, you know what I'm saying? Like the other toy companies don't give you the clamshell. They give you the black styrofoam, just like a DX, you know, the black styrofoam, but the figure's cut out. Well, you can get the pluck styrofoam sheets like that, so you can just take out where you need to put things.
If I'm going to buy it at a discount, like you're saying, I don't need the box because I'm just going to display it. It's going to be for my collection. It's not going to matter to me. You know what I mean? Like at that point, if it's not coming complete with box, then it's all or nothing in my head.
Right, but I have to ship something. I can't just ship it loose in the box. So I'm saying, if I got to resell it and I got to put the box back together, I can get that cheap. I take $75 off the top. Somebody's going to want it because everybody else is charging $400 over.
But I mean, you could throw that thing. You could throw a Hot Toys figure in a free, USPS priority mailbox and have it be the same.
You're not going to get the same amount of money for it. A loose figure does not go for the same amount as what I could sell mine for with everything but the clamshell.
You think so?
I think I could get more. Yeah. I don't think it's like exorbitant amount. Like, I don't think I'm going to get close to. I'm not going to be able to compete. I'm definitely going to take a loss.
I'm surprised, man. I would think it's all or nothing. I really would think. So you're selling the figure. So you're saying I have the figure, I have the box.
Yeah, you can still display the box. You can still display the box if you're one of those guys. You have a place to keep your stuff because I'm sending it to you and pluck the styrofoam. They'll already be little slots for everything. You're getting everything. You're just not getting a plastic holding, the clamshell.
I guess you're. I mean, I guess because I guess you're like. I guess you're right. You're saying that those collectors out there that are box displayers.
Right. So you're not going to be able to save. I don't save my shipper boxes. I'm not going to save. I can't. I just run out of space. I had to make a decision, and I was like, I don't want to throw these things away. So this is the.
I love my shipper boxes. I love them.
Well, also don't forget, Mike, we came from an era where if you didn't have a shipper box, you had a problem. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm still probably brainwashed.
Absolutely. Oh no, same with me. But once I personally started ordering from overseas and there's no shipper, I was like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So that was the end of that for me.
Yeah, but I get mad. Like I'll pay $10 or $15 more for a shipper. I'm saying.
Like have you bought one just a shipper on eBay just for the shipper?
Have I purchased just a shipping box before?
Yeah, because they sell them on eBay.
No, I have not. No, I haven't gotten there yet. No,
I haven't gotten there yet. You're hoping to get there one day?
No, I'm just saying my sickness has not progressed to that point. Like I've gotten the shipper box, from the go. I haven't. But like when I bought those, the Genosis droids, right? I bought those from Amazon Japan. They didn't have shipper boxes, and let me tell you, that hurt my heart.
See, knowing you have a problem and admitting it is the first step, Mike. So you're on your way to a bigger, better.
Buy $400 toys, please. I have a fucking major problem.
It's like I buy $400 toys. All right, guys, we're out of here. So, guys, we'll be back on Tuesday. Obviously, hopefully, Rudy will be back from Peasantries, and then we'll see what Hot Toys has going on. Hopefully, they have something new next week. Like I said, so far, the Beetlejuice, nothing crazy exciting. It is exciting, not, nothing out of this world. So hopefully we get some action next week. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.